What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for the return of Rise of the Black Wyrm, episode 10. Welcome back, gentlemen.
How we doing?
Where
did
yo,
Rob go?
yo.
He was literally
I will
just
say
here.
I don't see Rob.
What? I'm here. Am I not?
Rob's there.
You're
I see him.
Not on the stream.
Oh, he vamped.
Then you're gone, Rob.
Am I in the ping call? Oh, I'm still in the ping call.
Man, I can still hear his voice.
I know.
Refreshing. Refreshing.
So anyway, yeah, it's been a hectic.
So much.
It's been a hectic week. We lost Rob. We're still in mourning, but we also lost RoBear. He's a locked character now.
Yeah.
I'm apparently locked too.
Yeah. You're not even in the
Robert's
game.
preparing for his VTuber
Yeah,
debut.
you don't even know that you can unlock Rob. He's just one of those secret achievements that when you do hit it, it's just like, boom, there he is. And you're like, oh my god, I didn't even know this is a bonus character.
Whoa.
Rob, go ahead and exit out of ping and come back in. Let's see if it brings you in.
Okay.
Oh my god, now he's really gone.
Brother. Yeah.
Wow, magically he's back.
Let's
There we
go.
Fist bump on land.
Fist bump. Oh, yeah. Fist bump.
Oh, I have to like bring it really tight in.
Yeah, you gotta bring it in close.
Wait.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
I
There we
transferred
go.
it, Ruben. Don't worry.
There's no one to my left.
No,
so,
I got the.
well, there's no one to my. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
Dado's our IGL.
Anyway.
Anybody got big announcements they want to let the community know before we get started?
Destiny Twitch drops. Come by the stream, baby. Get your gold or
What even are
diamond
they?
medallion and let me run some ads on your ass. Let's
We're
go.
not that lucky.
You're gonna pay my moderators with that ad revenue, baby.
There you go. I got nothing. I'm
At
doing
least
a
I can
Pokemon Nuzlocke right
pay
now
him
on
a lot
YouTube.
faster.
We love to see it.
And that's been nice. Rob's doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke now too.
Yeah, you just started
Yeah,
with
It's
Fruit again,
back with Mr. Fruit. Yeah, it's back. Unfortunately, we are back at the first island. If you had not seen it yet, my bad. But yeah, we are officially
I will be
restarting.
tuning back in.
I can't wait. And we're doing one like right beside you, and I'm really hoping we beat you because then I will have that over you. So
Well, you don't do Mr. Fruit rules, so like
that's not
it's
true.
not
I'm
the
only
same.
taking
It's
one of
not
the rules
same.
out. I'm
It's
taking
not the
one of the
same.
rules
Like, if
out.
you beat
It's the
us,
same.
like,
I
doesn't-
know,
it's not
Joey,
the
when
same.
we did our nuts.
The primary typing shit is bullshit, and you know that.
Well, see, then it's not the same. Then it's not the same. If you beat us, it's because you get to just use all your overpowered.
You're
like,
just
No, it's
cheesing.
not even like it's just a typing restriction. I don't even know why he added it.
You're just cheesing the game.
He told me to
is
take it
Fruit-
out.
You're going easy mode.
Is Fruit doing 1 hour episodes, or are you guys doing those like?
Yeah,
bulk,
no, it's just like
hour-
big, like it's just
like the
big.
4 hour drop.
That's
Okay,
That's
Yeah.
not fair. That's not fair. You're doing island checkpoints.
give it
I
to
don't
everybody
even-
in one. I respect it.
Yeah, but we're also doing the primary typing rule.
Whatever. Anyway,
Joe,
so that's been
when are we
going on.
finishing our soul lock?
Ruben, I don't. That's a good question, Ruben. Do you
It's a
have the,
good
do you have time to do a soul lock with me?
Yeah.
That was not a very convincing. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm doing
And-
one skull right now.
Yeah, in between cues.
Yeah, in between cues.
In between ad drops for your Twitch channel.
Yeah.
And whenever
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
want 1,000 Ways to Die, go ahead and play Baldur's Gate 3 Nuzlocke and roll every time your character dies and see how many times
yeah.
that works for you.
Oh no, that'd be
God.
bad.
I win those. I win those.
my buddies are about to give up on their game. They're so done with it.
That's funny.
Anybody else with big
weird.
announcements?
Still playing Overwatch. Ooh. That
Get it.
Cowboy
You see on the
Bebop
Cowboy
trailer.
Bebop thing.
Oh my
The
god.
Cowboy
Okay.
Bebop trailer was kind of sick.
It was
Kinda
cool.
wicked.
Yeah.
See, but like when the
Yeah.
when your game is just like I mean, this sounds really weird from a CS:GO person, but when your game is just based off your microtransaction store, like I'm so sorry. Like
Okay,
I
but
can't
like
get
it's a
excited
cool
about trailer.
collab.
Yeah,
Sure,
it,
sure,
It is a
Yeah,
cool
I say
collab.
that.
I can appreciate the
It is a
trailer,
cool
but
collab.
also know that I'm not gonna buy any of that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's
It's just
exactly
kind of
right.
neat. It's like, oh, that's
I'm
cool.
happy knowing I won't buy any of it either because I get it for free.
Oh, Mr. Blizzard partner. Whatever, man.
I get excited about Overwatch. Like, I don't understand whatever team puts together Overwatch animated they're the goats. Like,
Hey,
Yeah.
no, people are really good at animating Overwatch. I have seen Okay, someone's got to pull me
Look
away.
at
Somebody just about got exposed.
Joey.
I'm letting you yes and. I'm letting you yes and.
Yeah, you've
I was
seen.
hoping
Yeah.
someone would interrupt. like,
Okay, I'm gonna
interject there.
save you, Joey.
No.
All I have to say to tell to my audience is, for God's sakes, somebody start watching Shogun, because I'm tired of being the only person that knows it's the greatest show on TV. It is pissing me off.
Insanely good reviews. I haven't watched it.
I have not watched it yet. I'm sorry.
But I saw the trailer and I was like, this actually looks insane.
It is Game of Thrones prime level.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
You can't just
Reviews
say
have been
that
awesome.
willy-nilly, RoBear. Not
No.
in this group.
Oh, wait till you sit down. You have about a movie's length with 3 episodes. You are going to lose your mind how good it is.
Okay.
That's high praise.
Yeah, look, 99% tomato meter, 93% average audience score. Okay.
Yeah.
And 100% RoBear score.
Just
100% RoBear score.
That's the one that
I mean,
matters.
Have you seen the trailer though? Because if you see the trailer, you'll be like, "Oh
It's
my
sweet.
freaking god, bro! This is
Yeah, it's
like
sweet.
I saw it for the first time. I was like, holy god, damn, this is actually crazy."
So they did the smart thing. They actually put the people who know what the fuck they're doing as producers, and Hiro Sanda is one of the producers, and he's literally in the behind the scenes. They show him ripping off all of his Shogunite armor and running back and forth behind scenes checking on it. Like, the details are impeccable, and
There
the
is a
character
book,
work
right?
is there. Yeah, it's based off the 74 novel Shogun. Yeah, get you a piece of this. You instantly enamored with the entire universe that they lay out for you, and the characters. They do it very, very well.
Well, there you go.
I'll leave it at that. Go watch Shogun, damn it. It's on Hulu.
Will do.
I feel silly
Or
because
FX.
you were like, if we have any announcements, and I'm like, oh no, I don't have anything. I'm in the middle of a merch drop. I got my very first advanced GG flavor, and it's a limited time Joey jar, and I think it's really cool, and I think it's good because it tastes like green Jolly Ranchers. So
Yo, GG's.
pick up your Joey jar. I think it's pretty sick. We're doing a mouse pad with them soon, but that's TBA right now. So anyway,
I was not
That's all I
expecting that to be the meaning of Joey Jar, so that's good to know.
no. We did an ice shaker again too. Thanks, Stato.
All right.
I was talking about something way different.
I know.
We're gonna move on.
Picking up where it seems like we left off an eon ago.
Oh yeah.
Still in the streets of Baldur's Gate. Post-fight with the Devil Usury. With the party left with next to nothing. Mesmo, lifeless on the streets. One final blow. Cocked and ready from Agus. We pick up on whether the party decides to kill Usury or not. The fate of Mesmo's soul in the balance, and how the party will go on for the rest of the next 2 final sessions. That's right, folks. Only 2 sessions left after this. Thursday the 14th next week, and finishing on April 4th. Agus.
Yep.
What
Yeah.
do you do?
Okay. So as Agus is prepping his hammer and is in the middle of the swing to finish the final blow, in the corner of his eye, he sees Mesmo and his soul kind of stuck in between. And at the last second, Agus slowly drops the axe and hits him with the pommel instead, or hits him with the pommel.
Yeah.
trying to hit him unconscious and trying to reason with this devil and see if we can somehow bring our friend Mesmo back, as to Damien having no more healing spells or resurrection spells, and seeing if we can somehow get Mesmo out of this contract with this devil.
As your pummel slams in to the side of Yusri's head, the flames that were on his body fizzle and ash out as he drops unconscious on the street.
Do you think we did it? I sprint over to Mesmo, like, Mesmo? I'm like shaking him. Do I go mini at this point or back to like kind of normal size, or am I still ginormous?
Not yet, because we're going to play things out super slow. So we're not going to be in full turn-based mode, but we're going to take time and chunks of seconds here while this all goes down. Damien's going to make a medicine check on Mesmo.
Ooh.
That's pretty good medicine.
That dice was like off the board.
Damien, what's wrong with him?
He is no longer with us.
What do you mean? What do you mean no longer with us?
His soul has passed from his body. I can heal his body. I can fix his mind,
do
but
something.
Yusri has his soul. I can't resurrect him even if I want to.
But Dilucius, this isn't looking good.
No,
Mesmo's
but
really hurt. His soul is not in his soul or her body. I don't know what that means.
well, there's a reason we didn't kill him. And I think he knows that. And when he wakes up, he might come to that realization, and we might have to make yet one more deal with this devil unless he wants to go back and start all over again, back where he lives.
Well, I can't play the lute. Can you?
No, I can only play the war gong. Why are we playing the lute?
I don't know. That's what Mesmo was doing with him. I thought that's what this devil does.
What we need to do is, first of all, we need to wake him up, and we need to make a deal with him in order to return Mesmo's soul to. That's the only way we get back Mesmo. If this devil goes back to where he came from, there is no other options for us to get Mesmo back whatsoever. We need to make a deal with him, a very strict setup, no frills deal, very clearly worded, to make sure that we can get his soul back and this devil can piss off.
Gloop, don't touch him. Don't touch him, Gloop.
I can threaten him with a really bad time if he don't resurrect Mesmo. I mean,
Oh, we can all threaten him with a really bad time.
Should we see if he has anything on him? Can I do like an investigations check and like kind of see if there's anything on him or?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the dice are rolling off the screen for me. I can't see them.
Is that no, mine are rolling, right? Did that one go off the screen?
Maybe my bounds got reset or something. Let me check my freaking dice. Rollable die. Okay, it got moved. That's why. I was like, why is it going behind the freaking curtains over here? All right, here we go. I fixed it.
All right, Agus with a 14. You go to shake down the body to see if there's anything on him that might be of use. You're not able to find anything inside of his pockets in this form.
Well, I didn't find anything. I think he's just I don't know what he does with Mesmo's soul. Is it in his soul now?
Can I roll to see if I would know the answer to that? Where's my freaking character?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a history check.
History.
Or religion.
History. I'll pop this out. Is this fixed yet? Oh, it's fixed. You say history or investigation?
Religion,
History
I think you
or
said.
religion.
It is the same roll. Doesn't matter.
Got it. There is definitely a place where his goods are at, but it will not be on him. It will be in a hidden spot somewhere of only that devil's knowing. It's basically like it's basically having a chest that's a pocket dimension or a bag that's a pocket dimension somewhere.
Okay.
You would gather that probably somewhere inside of his store there is a secret compartment with his belongings.
Dilucius, as I'm like licking my like burnt fur. What if we get our lawyer involved?
That's actually a really good idea.
I like where your head's to write up. I mean, first of all, he's absolutely not going to be happy with what has gone on. But if he could legislate some sort of a contract with the devil, ironclad, to make sure that Mesmo's soul is returned to him, that could probably guarantee our chances a bit more than myself. I could write something up, I suppose, but he is certainly going to do a much better job than I will.
Listen, I mean, if there's two kinds of guys who can write a contract, it's the devil and our lawyer. So, I mean, I think it's our best shot.
He might represent him though, so we might be in a double jeopardy situation here.
That probably won't happen.
Worst case scenario, I will have to do the write-up, and I'm okay with that, but someone with a lot more expertise could probably do it much better than I could. So, I would say let's do it, and let's do it quickly.
All right, let's.
Agus,
I guess we.
I need you to go ahead and roll me a 1d4.
Okay.
I think we want to also make sure the devil doesn't like wake up and get away.
Yeah, I'm standing on him. I'm watching him.
All right. 2 plus your strength modifier, 4. You guys have, what's your proficiency bonus right now? 7, so we're 3. You have 9 minutes. That
Before he
usually
wakes
is
up.
unconscious.
Okay.
That's an okay amount of time. I don't. How do we get a hold of our lawyer again? Mesmo had his contact information, I think.
Let me just grabbing my notes here. Where is it? Oh, the sending stone. The sending stone. I'm like searching for it.
If we
in my
do
bag.
not do something in the next minute, I will not be in control of Mesmo's resurrection.
Well, unfortunately, I think we're gonna need a bit more time than that to get his soul back. If we get his soul back soon, would you be able then to get him up?
No. I can only revive him in the first minute of death.
Is there someone else who could, if we get his soul back, is there someone else in this city that could?
Usually will be the first one available to bring him back to life.
Okay, we should call the taxi thing. We'll bring Uzuri's body in there, and then we'll bring Mesmo's too, and then we'll have our lawyer kind of figure this out. Maybe in the dimension of their time doesn't move the same, so we could just throw them in the next minute.
I have
Like
been
I use the sending stone to summon the.
I have been
summon the
instructed
carriage.
to remind that RoBear does have his divinity roll left on Damien. I don't know what that means, so I'm just putting it out.
The divinity has been converted into a spell slot, and that's the only spell slot I have to use for Revivify. But since he does not have his soul, I cannot use it, and I have to use it within the first minute. So
There you go. Okay.
that is our current conundrum.
Get the sending stone and get the thing here as quickly as possible, and we'll get everybody in there and we'll figure it out then.
In the
Here's what I will say
meantime,
is that according to my notes, it takes 5 minutes for this carriage to get to us. So we
I
have to
start
wait
performing
5
chest
minutes.
compressions on Mesmo.
you're only hurting the body. He's gone.
Come on, Mesmo.
No,
Listen to
keep
Damien.
going, big kitty.
It doesn't help. Listen to him.
Nice try, Rob.
It's the best shot we got.
I'm trying to
do something.
trying to place coins over his eyes to cast oh god, what's the name of the cantrip? Shit, I just lost it. What's its name?
No, none of us can help you, so.
Cantrip of love.
Wait. Okay. I have Living Gloves brewer supplies. Is there some sort of potion that I could make to pour in Mesmo's mouth to do something of use here?
I'm surprised you're not hopping in his shop to go see if he can find his secret stash.
Negative. I'm casting Spare the Dying by trying to place these 2 coins over his eyes so that Mesmo is incapable of being turned into an undead for the next 10 days.
Okay. Where is his his shop? Is it?
It's
Which
like
of these
literally
buildings is
right.
it?
It's literally right here. It's like I'm pretty
Right
sure it's this. I think it's that, or it's like this. It's one of those. I forget our orientation within the shops and this alley, but it's
I think
one of
his
these.
shop would still look like a clothing shop, right?
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
this
I could literally point to it. Here. Okay, I'm going back in character. Okay. Here's what we need. I think we need to just get him. If we only have 1 minute, I think we need to just get him up right now and forget the lawyer thing and Gloop. I need you to go into that store over there, and I need you to search for anything that could resemble something belonging to this. Look at the machine that fell on the floor. Look at where it was. Look in the back rooms. Just search that place.
I got you, brother. I'm searching that place right now. I run into the building. I bust through the door, and I roll for perception here.
Perception for a general look of the room. Investigation if you're looking for something specific.
I'm looking for the soul coin specifically.
I don't think you're gonna find soul coin specifically. I would maybe just look for some sort of a stash.
Okay, I'm looking for
something
Like a
that
box.
would look, yeah, like something that seems that it would contain something
Safety deposit
valuable.
box, a vault.
Okay. So would that be perception or investigation?
This will be investigation. Now,
All right.
because of the difficulty of this, because you're rushed, you're trying to find something you have no idea the location of inside of this entire garment store. It is going to be a DC 24
So crit or you're effed, because I don't think your investigation is very good.
My investigation is -1.
Minus
So-
one.
you need
Yes,
to crit.
you
We
are
have
in
a
a nat
5%
20
chance.
scenario.
Watch this.
You're not sure if you went into the right store.
Fellas, what store does this guy run again?
It's the middle one. It's the middle one over
Oh.
there.
My bad. And I crossed the street to go into the right store because I went to the wrong store beforehand.
You will have one more chance to roll within this scenario, but you have not found the devil's lockbox.
Fellas, this is the right store, right?
Yeah,
was.
yes. Do you see
I'm in
anything?
the right store. All right, I'm looking as hard as I can, fellas. Give me a sec. And I go up to the counter. I start rummaging through absolutely everything to not much avail. But I'm trying, put an honest effort in.
I'm gonna Agus, come over here. Come over here.
Can I scoop up Mesmo's body off the street?
Leave him. Just leave him.
Oh,
just
good,
leave
okay.
him there. Just leave him there for
Well,
now.
yeah.
I need you to make sure. I need you your hammer ready to go, in case he tries to do anything funny. Because we need to make a deal with him before he manages to escape.
Okay.
I need you to be threatening him with death. A hammer is going to crush his skull if he tries anything. Because if he gets
Okay,
away, it's over.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like the wood part of my like the handle, if you will, across his neck, and I'll kind of hold it like this, like I'm holding him down.
And because we're running out of time, I don't think the lawyer thing is gonna work. So I'm gonna just try to I don't know what I could do to get him, shake him, I don't even know what I could do to try to wake him up.
I mean, you probably have better investigation skills if you wanted to help Gloop, but
I just don't think we have.
Do you want to run in there quickly, Dilucius, and
did
while
the
I hold him
sending
down?
stone go
Just
off?
you-
Is he being called?
I mean, I hit the sending stone.
Yeah, he said it.
It takes 5
okay.
minutes. It takes 5 minutes.
Okay, got him. I just didn't know if you had sent the text or not.
And I'm kind of freaking out now because I'm like, we have to do this in a minute, and I'm sure plenty of time has already passed. So
Yeah.
I'm not really sure
I'm
what
just
to
holding
do right now.
the double down.
Yeah, I would
now.
just make sure.
Just go in there, help Gloop. Get in there. Help Gloop.
Okay. And then I'll roll an investigation. It's also going to be ridiculously. It's what, 24?
Yeah,
so
it's 24.
I need to roll a 19, or I have a 10% chance.
That's
I like those odds.
So
twice as good as 5.
I mean, you said 5.
You were right, Ruben. That was twice as good as 5.
I'm just flinging clothes off of racks. It just doesn't even make sense what I'm doing.
Any luck in there?
You do have, looking over at cards that the community has given you, you could roll with advantage to toss that again. There is also a lucky card in the pile that you could burn for a reroll. And there are 2
The advanced one seems
Indomitables.
the best one.
Indom would be your cheapest reroll on this.
Sure. Let's do that. And whatever the cheapest thing for a reroll is.
In this case,
not
yeah,
gonna
the Indom. Burnt.
All right, we'll do 1. I don't want to burn a lot on this because this is incredibly low potential to have anything happen. So I'd rather try to make sure we make a deal with the devil here, quite literally. Roll 5 again.
It's a third 5 in a minute.
That is tough. That is tough.
Gloop, you are also, there's another Indomitable in there if you want to re-roll one of yours.
I will go ahead and do that.
Right.
And this time I'm gonna roll a 20.
Oh,
That's hard.
Mother!
I'm dead.
If I would have rolled that, we would have been cooking.
I know.
Gloop! For all you know, you saw it and didn't know that you saw it. So you're just like,
I know, yeah.
I just threw a few miscellaneous boxes over my shoulder.
It was the
clink
Crown
against the
Royal
wall.
bag. You knew it was the Crown Royal bag.
Damn it! I thought it was knitting supplies. All right, I just kind of come out in a frenzy because I'm not concerned with that. I'm gonna let Gloop continue to search, but I want to get the devil. I want to get him up and make a deal, and for Mesmo's soul, and then I want to get the F out of here.
Agreed.
So I don't know what the hell I could do to try to wake him back up.
How much time has passed?
Probably well over a minute at this point, but I don't know that.
Yeah, we're marking about half the time's been used up, so about 4.5 minutes now.
Yeah. But this is all happening so fast in my brain that I'm just like, it's only been like 8 seconds. Like, I don't even know how long it's been. I'm just in a frenzy.
Okay. Well, we should sit him up then, and I'll prop my hammer on his head. So if he does anything dumb,
Yeah, just keep him restrained, and then I just try to, like, I don't know, I slap him in the face. What do you do? How do you wake up a devil who's been knocked unconscious? Are they the same as people? You just splash some water on their face?
I know when someone closes my nose or plugs my nose holes, I wake up pretty soon.
Do devils do they breathe normally like that? Is that how they operate? Do they have lungs? I slap him in the face a little bit.
All right. Given your abilities, Agus, we're going to say that you currently have yourself manacled with your runic powers to usury.
Okay. Like, are you saying like with the my chromatic dragon and
With your rune knight.
Okay.
Since that's an ability that you have, you currently have usury shackled to yourself with the hammer raised over his head. Dilucius goes for the classic double slap. You see his eyes slowly begin to open up.
Before we start anything, I want you to know that you are one suspicious move away from being sent back 300 years.
Well, that's right. I don't know what he means by years, but I was thinking 300 yards.
Well, this isn't exactly where I thought I'd be waking up.
I don't like the laughing.
Now listen, you have something that belongs to my friend, and we are going to make a deal so that you don't get set back 300 years, and my friend gets to have his soul back. What say you?
Please.
Someone wants to make a deal.
I want you to roll a persuasion check. Straight up roll.
There's a freaking thing.
24.
I like that, baby. We needed that.
You're not wrong. I don't intend on sloshing around as a lemur for the next 300 years before I get my big break.
Pause.
But I imagine that I wouldn't have to slog along that long, not with such precious souls like these.
as he manifests his soul coins and spreads them, you can all kind of hear a resonance from the coins. They are all bards.
You're a monster.
No, I'm a collector. And I know what I like. And I know what's valuable. And let me tell you a
many?
little thing about being in this business. Happy bards don't make great music. These are tortured souls. They write and sing for a reason. For loss of love, for bitter betrayal. It's
That's not
not me who seeks them. They seek me.
You stole Mesmo's voice. He didn't seek you out. Yesterday he had the whole bar up. They were happy. That's why he performs. Not because he's lost.
But that's the
But
thing
because it
about
brings others
artists.
joy.
They're entertainers, not businessmen. So as far as I see it, I have enough souls to bypass several layers of regeneration. Thank you. I don't intend on being stuck for very long at all, even if I have to lose a chunk of my collection.
As he fans them back together again and they disappear.
So, should we just bash your head in and get it over with then?
May I roll for intimidation?
Best of luck on that one.
Go for it.
Am I able to do something with that?
Usually kind of leans back and rolls his eyes up to where Gloop is up above him.
Listen, brother. I might be a grung, and I don't have that long left in me. All right? I'm aging. I'm an old grung. But as long as I live, and as long as I have grung children, and as long as my grung children have their grung children, I will make it my and their life mission to make sure every single time, anytime you encounter anybody from my lineage, that you will be put back down into the damn ground where you belong. And
I
you're
look at that.
never
I'm
gonna
like,
get
Gloop
back
has
up.
kids?
You're never gonna get back up. I will make sure you keep regenerating into some stupid, worthless pile of mush every single time you think you have a chance at coming back up to these lands again. You mark my damn words, brother. You ain't getting out of the damn ground, and you're not keeping my buddy's soul either. You hear me?
The next shit that I take will outlast whatever family you intend to create on the material plane. So please,
Gloop, I didn't know you had kids.
by all
planned.
means, send me back.
At that moment, the black carriage arrives in front, screeching with his horses, coming to a stop. Red carpet rolls out.
You might be familiar with our friend, or you devils probably associate yourself a lot with him. He's called a lawyer.
Oh, lovely. You have consultation.
Yeah, it's
By
kind of like
all
what we paid for.
means. What would be the terms of your proposal?
My proposal is you will return Mesmo's soul immediately, plus relinquish all of the rights to his music in exchange for us not bashing your skull in and sending you back to where you came from.
And making sure my children and their children don't bash your skull in every single time you try coming out of the damn ground again.
What he said.
I don't want to do it, but I
Music
will.
rights returned immediately as well.
Well,
Think about it, Devil. You get to keep all your coins.
You get to keep all your
Just put
coins. You
one.
don't get sent back. You don't have to use any of them. For
I
one.
feel bad for those other bards, though.
Go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage.
Hold, please. I think that was advantage. It was.
$19. Usury extends his hand towards you, Dilucius.
Careful, Dilucius.
Repeat your terms for the finality.
Just quickly put my hand back. You will return Mesmo's soul to him immediately, plus relinquish all of the rights to his music back to him also immediately, in exchange for us not bashing your head in, and you will also leave us alone for eternity.
And we want Mesmo alive. We want Mesmo alive.
Deal.
As if in slow-mo from the carriage, you can hear Sawyer, and Sawyer.
No!
As the contract is cemented, as you shake that devil's hand, six-sided star spins and seals and locks your hand into place. The manacles fall off that Agus had around Usury.
Oh.
Mesmo's body begins to rise up off of the streets. You can see bits and pieces as you can hear the songs that he's played before all siphon up and out of this soul coin, flowing back into his body.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you all. And I'm
Can't say the
sure
same.
that this won't be the last.
As Usury's body dissipates into ash. And the final bit is Mesmo is standing up, that ash forms and swirls as you see it into Mesmo's body. Mesmo, your eyes open, but they burn with a cinderish hot flame.
God, what did you do? What did you do to me?
Did we lose?
I'm not sure yet.
I pat Mesmo on his clothed back. Hey, You're alive, buddy. That's what matters. Welcome back.
Am I?
But
I mean, you look
Mesmo?
pretty alive to me.
I'm waiting for more context.
Me too.
Emerging back from the darkness, everything in the material plane looks as if it was when you left Mesmo. But you look down at your hands as you pick up your loot, but you're missing your pick. And then you see it with burning hot ash just manifest into your fingers. And inside your head, you hear a voice.
My gifts still come with a cost, even if your music is your own. Enjoy my gifts, my sweet music maker. Fill this world with your song.
Mesmo, you now have 1 level of Warlock. Your patron is usually the Fiend.
No, so that's kind of a good thing, I guess.
That's kind of neat, I guess.
That's kind of
Yeah,
wicked.
sure.
That's kind of cool.
Okay, might be a bad
I'm
thing.
waiting
I
for
was,
a
He
I
just-
was waiting
I'm
for
waiting
the,
for a
I was
butt
just
here.
waiting for like,
Yeah, I'm waiting for the other shoe to
Okay.
drop.
yeah,
So-
I'm waiting.
Is-
I'm waiting for the bad part because there's usually we don't usually get too many good things.
Poggers, you're part Warlock now. Congrats.
This is new. What did you do?
We made a deal with the devil.
And nothing could
Again.
ever go wrong with making a deal with the devil. I mean, look, you're alive. You look a little more magic-y than usual. I mean, you look pretty great to me.
I feel like there are demons, like coming inside me.
I feel
First of all,
like
pause. That was
I
crazy.
feel like you're
Mesmo.
overthinking it a little bit. Listen, you just went through a whole lot right there. I mean, you're probably fine. You're probably just making things up. I mean,
I just
You're
kind
fine.
of like pat you down, just like on your shoulders, like you're real, just like making sure that like hopefully to the best of my knowledge I didn't mess up this deal that I just made.
Yeah, can I do like a perception or like an investigation check? I'd like to see if I notice anything different about him or.
Absolutely.
Okay. What would that be?
I-
Investigation or perception?
I would
Perception.
also like to investigate.
Okay.
Percept. Okay.
Looks like
I'm
the
a
same
good
old
one, too.
Mesmo to me. It's good to have you back.
Oh, no, hold on.
hold on.
Other than him being able to manifest his pick out of nowhere, right now, everything on his body seems to be fine.
Well, you would know the best, Dada.
I just kind of like after I give you a little pat down, I kind of look at you. I kind of give you a big hug, and I release, and I just kind of look at you, and I give you a smile, and I just kind of turn away and sit down for a sec.
Hey, guys, I don't mean to be or burst the bubble or anything, but the new clothes I bought are now burnt, so I don't have anything to
I
wear.
think we got bigger things to worry about than your clothes. We can worry about that later. Probably.
Thank you. All of you guys, I was gone. And I don't know how you did it. But Sawyer must have helped. I mean, he's here now.
I kind of elbow Dilucius and I go, did you hear Sawyer yelling no after you shook his hand?
I heard him yell something, and I'm not looking forward to finding out what it was or what I messed up. I just want to take this moment to be happy for just one moment.
I'm sure Sawyer's thrilled that we got Mesmo back. I mean, what could he possibly be upset about with this?
I'm sure I messed up something. I mean, he's a lawyer who just saw me shake hands with a devil. Would you not be concerned as well?
Yeah, technically, yeah, because he doesn't know what you said, so maybe you did do it the best of your ability. Yeah,
Maybe he was just worried that
I think you did pretty well.
signed a contract without his consultation. I mean,
Could have. I was concerned. I was concerned about our time. The whole we only had 1 minute. I don't even know how long it's been since that happened. I just heard we have 1 minute. We have 1 minute, and I just needed to try to make something happen, and so hey, sue me if I what did I you know. I just kind of like buried my head in my hands for a moment.
Yeah, I kind of just like fall back, like, oh.
You did what you had to, Dilucius. I'm back. And I feel okay. Even if a little bit confused. May I ask, what was the contract?
The contract was that he restore your soul to you immediately, and he relinquish all of his music rights to your music immediately, and that we would not bash his skull in and send him back to hell and reset him back 300 to 500. I said 300. I was kind of just ballparking a number. I don't really know how long it was, but he seemed to believe it.
Wait, so you specified that you wouldn't bash his head in?
Correct.
So you stabbed him right after, right?
No.
No, he kind of went away.
My concern wasn't trying to outwit a devil in a contract. My concern was to bring you back from nothingness.
Which I appreciate.
To be fair, I don't like double crosses, so I
also I'm not a big stabby guy.
No, yeah, of course not. Yeah,
I'm not going to try to throw in some fancy grad school jargon to try to hit him with the LOL. I'm going to actually stab you at the end of this when you're back. I'm a simple man. Here's the deal: take it or leave it.
He would have done it, but well.
And I mean. When it comes to me, there's not much I can do besides bash people's skulls in. So, I mean, my options are kind of limited.
That's fine. You're right.
I'm going to regret this, but let's go into the carriage and talk to our attorney about how badly I probably just messed up.
Real quick, though. Now that the devil's gone, who runs that store?
I don't know. That's actually a good question. That's also not something I'm even thinking about right now. But if you want to go back in and take a look, by all means, I guess. I don't know.
But all the clothes I just bought are ruined, and I'm just saying there's a perfectly good store
we
right
can
there.
Steal some. Yes, we can steal some.
Whoa! I didn't say steal. Now I didn't say steal.
We probably could have wrung a few gold coins out of him. I mean, it was his life that we were talking about.
I'm not about that. I just say we still need clothes for something later,
and we'll handle it. And we'll handle it. Let's
go get yelled by Sawyer.
Now let's go get yelled at.
I feel like I won't be yelled at.
Your defense, Dilucius, I think you did as good of a job as you could have with the circumstance. Our friend is alive because of your quick thinking.
Thank you. That's is very encouraging.
It was nice
and helpful, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. And I appreciate this group. Thank you.
Damien nods as you all file in. The door opening to the black carriage. Stepping back in to Sawyer, and Sawyer's office. The comfort of the fire, the mahogany, the velvet cushions, all there. But Sawyer is not.
RP for a sec. I'm about to piss my pants. I'll be right back.
Perfect time. Let's go ahead and take a quick break right here.
Okay, good.
All right,
I'll be
perfect.
right back.
All right,
Holy
okay.
cow.
Yeah.
Tubby dog.
I have a question, RoBear. Can I now talk to a demon in my mind?
Yes, you can reach out and talk to usually the devil inside your mind. You'll also get all the first level stuff that you get with Warlock.
All right, I'm liking this. Another Mesmo buff. Oh no. What a shame.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
What are you doing? Silly.
Yo, hey, I don't know if anyone from RoBear's stream is listening to this right now, but I don't know what a warlock does. So if anyone wants to come over and just info dump on what being bound to a devil might mean for me in the future, come on over, twitch.tv/abouttimejoey. But if not, what do you think about this, Ruben? How do you
I
think
mean,
it's going?
being a warlock, I mean, surely there's no downside, right? I mean, yeah, you're a warlock who's bound to devil guy, but I mean, like, you're a magic guy now, so like, what could possibly go wrong?
I don't know. I can apparently just talk to him inside my mind now. So that'll be an interesting character trait to try and RP. I have to find a Mesmo voice and a devil in my head voice. So I gotta bring out theater kid things, I suppose. I don't know.
You got this. I believe in you. You win these.
You've been hitting those ad rev streams though.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I've been seeing the sargasm numbers, dude. Stonks are up.
Listen. There's drops.
Back.
There's drops. I'm running ads. I mean, they're there to lurk and get their drops by being AFK and leaving the stream on. And I will do my part to farm them for ad revenue.
Oh,
Good
that's
for you,
true,
Ruben.
Tandy. So, I'm researching what it means for a warlock to have a demon inside you, and hearing should be fine for you through the campaign. It's just more of an implication for the future of your character. In times of need, you might be able to ask for assistance, which is kind of cool.
I think I have a sneaking suspicion on why Sawyer was saying no.
Oh, I kind of don't just yet, and so I'm maybe
Okay.
I'm keeping.
feel like
I'll
you
stay
don't-
confused,
I don't
which is
thi-
good because I was dead.
I would think Agus wouldn't know though.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So I can
Well,
share
tell Dado.
outside of the game.
I know, tell Dano about it.
I
But
think I know why.
well, hopefully
I don't know. I don't know how devils work, and this is totally me assuming I know how devils deals work. You know what I mean?
Are you
Someone said
concerned
so,
about us
Mesmo-
having multiple contracts with multiple people at the same time?
Yes.
So Mesmo has a well
I was
of radiance
thinking
now?
that Sawyer was a pseudo devil in disguise or something like that, and because we made another deal with the devil, that nullifies our first deal with our first devil or something. And now
Reasonable.
I hope it's
reasonable,
that
yes.
that's just like my inkling.
I have well of radiance and terrible jumps now. Oh, thank God. Being a warlock. Do I actually have more spells? I still have Eldritch Blast. Apparently, I get access to Eldritch Invocations.
Yeah, I mean, level 1's not going to be too crazy. I think it's just like a lot of like the baseline stuff that
Yeah.
you get as a warlock. I'm going to look it up right now because I've never played as a warlock. Mainly because I feel like warlocks, they're sort of not exactly like known as good, essentially. Like
Yeah.
people will look at you in a very different way if you're just like a full-on warlock. You're still like mostly projecting a bard, so I don't think it's gonna run us too much trouble unless you have some sort of physical difference with you.
Apparently, I'm just going to be able to talk to him all the time.
Yeah,
Like, he's just in the back seat. And he might tempt me to do stuff. He might...
Yeah. At first level, you struck a bargain with an otherworldly being of your choice. Your choice grants you features at first level, and then 6, and then 10 and 14. I mean, you're not going to hit 6 with this, so...
Sure.
So you get...
Do I have to add anything to my character sheet right now? Or...
I wouldn't worry about it too much right now. You're gonna get like what? You're gonna get a couple of cantrips. You're gonna get a couple of spells known. You're gonna get 1 spell slot at the first level. So it's like it's nothing too crazy.
Okay.
I don't know if you're gonna gain some proficiencies or skills. These all kind of feel like things you get as like a opening character, like when you first start a character.
Yeah.
But you get to pick from the warlock spell list. Yeah, it's usually like level 2, level 3, level 5 is where you start to kind of pop off.
Yeah.
Keep looking at stuff, but
Okay, well,
I think it's mainly going to be like a first level warlock spell. Yeah, you get otherworldly patron and pact magic. So pact magic. Okay, yep.
well, as long as I'm alive,
Cantrips.
that's what I'm...
You are alive.
I'm gonna be right back. Also,
I'm guessing his spell casting ability is charisma on bard as well. I'd be shocked if it was anything different, so that's not going to change. I'm gonna look up a couple other things, just like some good warlock spells. I think you also get some benefits based on the otherworldly patron that you have, but he has a really specific one, so he's gonna get like really specific bonuses.
The fun stuff that he gets are that his stuff all comes back on short rest. So he'll get some cool permanent abilities
Okay.
and stuff that comes back on short rest.
Let's see. Backgrounds. We got feats. I don't even know Warlock spells. Spells. These are items.
He'll get to really go ham with Eldritch Invocations.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I have my. I have to do some research, but I've never looked at like any warlock anything.
I didn't know.
Because I never considered it even like a class that I could play in a campaign, just because they have a lot of like evil attributes to them, and I've never had like a campaign where it's like, well, some people are actually kind of evil in this group or like whatever.
Yeah.
Because I feel it's also kind of weird having someone who's like an evil character, even if they are like a lawful evil character, in a group of fully like neutral or good characters. Because then it's just like
your character doesn't have to be aligned with who their patron is. Also, they've really opened it up like to where your patron can be everything. Where it originally it was like, okay, you made a deal with the devil and that's it. Now it's okay, you can make a deal with a kraken, a centaur,
Okay.
any otherworldly being that's out there.
Okay.
It's come a
but I've
long
always
way
just-
in its presence. But yeah, like you're saying, where you don't want to make a character that's diametrically opposed to your other parties. Like that's just
Right, yeah.
it's not fun.
That's like all my impressions of Warlock has just been like stuff that I've read ages ago, which is just like, you can't have a Warlock. They're supposed to be evil. How are you going to have one evil person and then a bunch of good people? They're just going to be an asshole the whole time. Like,
No, they've come a long way.
okay.
As you guys sit for 5-10 minutes, finally bustling out from the back study, Sawyer emerges.
Just not enough time in the day, not enough time. I am sorry that I could not get to you as quick as you needed me.
We were under a lot of time constraint. I would have loved your assistance with this, but all I heard was we only have a minute, and I know this takes a while to show up, and so I had to do something. I had to do something to save our friend, and it's a whole big story that we can talk about, and we can just hit skip cutscene, and we will give you all of the details. But I had to do something, and I'm sure something is wrong, and you're gonna come
Dilucius,
here
I'm alive.
and
You did fine. What do you know about this devil, Sawyer?
Mesmo isn't wrong. You did as good of a job as you could have, considering your time constraints. You had far more leverage than what you thought you had. However, you have accomplished on getting Mesmo back and alive, albeit by infernal means. But as you have said, that you had no choice. It was a deal or no deal situation. Running across the terms that you've given him, it doesn't seem like it invites him interfering in the rest of your lives, and certainly not to interfere with you or your children's children, your children's children, children's children, Gloop.
I know you have to be
Wait, yeah, Gloop,
incredibly
you have kids?
specific. I think it was more of a hypothetical what he was talking about.
Oh, I see.
I was gonna take that seriously.
If it happened, if
I
thought
would
he had
have
kids.
kids just to fulfill that promise.
I
I
appreciate that, Gloop.
I have a massive sigh of relief, and I just kind of slouch down into the couch, and like
almost start crying just from the release of the pressure of just the stress and the anxiety of what I was anticipating.
Sawyer, I don't mean to interrupt, but I faintly could hear you screaming no as soon as Dilucius touched that devil's hand. Is everything okay? Is there something we should know?
Well, of course, you should never sign contracts without letting your lawyer look at the fine print, but sometimes we just aren't as prudent as we should be. And given this case, there's no amount of time that you had. I could have done my due diligence. You had to make a call. And I believe it is a good call that you made, even if you do have an unsettling voice inside your head now, Mesmo.
Oh. Mesmo?
Yeah, I've been noticing that. He's been yelling at me this whole time.
Uh-oh.
Indeed, it will be a contention for the rest of your mortality, Mesmo. This gift of life comes at the price of his patronage. The good news is that he does not have your eternal soul. He is only invested in you for the rest of your mortality.
Oh.
What gifts and boons that you receive from usury are now up to you.
Well, maybe I can throw magic daggers now.
Indeed.
You can't lose
Let's
those, right?
Stick to just keeping them in your hand still.
I can't think, though, that this isn't a grand opportunity for something larger with your issues.
My issues? I
Yes.
had issues before. I definitely have them now.
And we still have the Zentarum problem. And now you have a devil invested in you as well. I can't help but think that there might be a way to use this to your advantage.
I don't have the devil in my. You do. I don't know.
I mean, how am I supposed to use the devil against the Zentarum?
You
You're the one
scare
who
them?
has a direct line to an individual with infernal power. That's for you to decide.
He's.
Do you hear that?
Sitting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start talking to you now.
On a better note, I believe you have enough collateral to, shall we say, settle your debts.
We do? I mean, of course we do.
As
No,
he-
I'm gonna go back to we do question. I'll add a question mark.
As it sees fit, there's no one to take care of these recent leftover goods from this abandoned clothing store. As he points over to Usury Store, which is now abandoned, leaving all of its inventory behind.
I'm way more over the moon than literally everybody else because I still haven't told you guys why. I haven't told you about the 2,500 that we actually owe on the contract. So in my head, I'm like internally, I'm just like, oh, and you guys are absolutely clueless.
Well, cool.
That's good.
Nate, we got some clothes. Yippee. Right? I mean, that's cool, I guess.
Yes. I'm at a loss for words. I was like, I suppose we are.
Dilucius, I never thought you'd be the one to settle down and start selling clothes, but you seem very excited about this.
I never thought you'd be the fashionista type, but I guess you are. I mean, you seem really excited about these clothes.
I mean, first of all, I obviously dress the best out of all of us. I wouldn't mind running some sort of a store if it came down to it, but I didn't even think about this. I didn't even think about it. It never
That
even
is,
crossed my
I
mind the
assume
whole
that
time.
you'll want to liquidate the inventory.
But yeah. I think so.
Liquidate the inventory after we browse? That might be a nice plan.
Yeah,
By all
that
means,
sounds.
pick yourself out something nice.
And the rest is now the property of Sawyer, and Sawyer. As long as that's all fine and good with you, gentlemen.
That is more than fine with me for reasons I will have to tell all of you during supper.
And
Yeah,
just
sure.
don't start asking for any of my music, Sawyer.
Well, if you'd consulted with me in the first place, we could have taken and made these rights stone lead pipe locked yours in the first place.
Yeah, I
Yes,
didn't think
that-
about the shop until he kind of left.
That does check out.
That is the benefits of your efforts here in the streets. After all, it's probably going to be a while before this district gets any business anytime soon.
It was a bit of a hot spot. Pun not intended.
Indeed, and I don't intend on dropping you all off in the same spot. Imagine there's going to be quite a bit of attention here.
Gloop, please tell me you picked up my dagger.
We can get it later. I mean, yeah, it's not a problem. I mean,
Shut up.
it won't.
Not you, Gloop. Sorry. He was teasing me about the fact that I missed when I threw the dagger again.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to get used to that, I guess, because I mean,
That's actually
Kind
one
of-
thing I agree with him. Your throws need a little bit of work.
I,
kind of happens a lot.
oh my God. Okay,
Hey,
now
tell-
shut up.
Tell him +2 for me.
So okay, practice makes perfect. I mean, try it one
It's
more
true.
time, maybe a few more
Never
times.
be perfect.
You can drop us off anywhere,
Especially
Sawyer.
you.
I guess I don't need my precious daggers. At least I still have this one.
So be it
I didn't
then.
throw the other one.
I'll have the assistants bring in what we've offloaded onto the back of the trailers here first, just in case there's anything that you want to browse. But where exactly were you all headed to?
We were going to go. Were we going to go to that like party and like?
Yeah, we were going to this upper city event.
We were trying to look fancy, and then
We were
everything
trying to buy
kinda
some
happened.
clothing to look nice to go to the upper city. There's a gathering with the businesses in the city of commerce.
This
and,
little guy made my suit, and he was really nice. I forgot his name because.
And then it was a whole thing with the music machine that the devil had in the store, and then he got Mesmo got caught up with
it's
the.
okay. It's okay.
Okay.
I see. It's been a long
Okay.
day. Is maybe a little bit of respite before you arrive at your destination, possibly?
I
That
think that's a good idea.
Would be great.
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice.
My head still hurts,
We're
and I think
all
there's
literally
ashes
on death's door right now.
where they shouldn't be.
Indeed. I will divert a course here and make sure that you still arrive at your little soiree at a proper, fashionably late time. Do be thinking, though, while the retainer and payment has been secured, and you all are still alive inside of Baldur's Gate, the Zendhorum are still looking to get even with you. I've done my best in communications to them, but they are very adamant about retrieving their source of poison back.
Yeah, we found that out about Damon.
Well, I can forget it.
So be it. But that will not stop them from coming to find you. Do be careful. I'll continue my communications, and congratulations on finding a form of payment.
Thank you. Yes, I'm glad it worked out for somehow it did. Yes.
No, he isn't losing it. Shut up.
Please, Mesmo.
Am I gonna have to deal with this guy talking to himself the entire time till the end of time?
Let's keep that monologue internal.
Do think
can
before
read
you
your
make
mind,
any other
right?
commitments, please. For your own sake.
Assuming I have more than 5 minutes to make a decision, absolutely.
Trust me, I am not giving my music to anybody's magic music box ever again.
With Sawyer's blessing, if you make any other contractual deals with usury inside your mind, during those contractual talks, you have advantage on your skill checks.
That's Og. So, are you going to be doing his voice? I
Oh,
assume
yeah.
he can't talk through me as much.
No, he doesn't talk through you. He,
Okay.
he
Okay.
rarely will come into play.
Okay.
I think it's probably only going to be a thing when like we're in combat or like you're trying to do something or like it's not going to be just like a
Yeah, it's not a constant
he's
like
not there-
it's not Beetlejuice going.
yeah he's not here to talk shit to you just 100% of the time.
But it'd be funny if you had one.
I know. No, I was totally down to start just. You be quiet. No, you be quiet.
Oh, look at the cat-o. Oh
I know,
man,
it's pretty good, Ruben.
look at that floof.
Spushnik.
Spunchik.
Ah, it's close.
She was getting needy for my attention.
Aren't we all?
As you all disembark from the carriage, you guys are met with just a massive set of white pillars out in front of you. As Sawyer has dropped you off at a very traditional Baldarian bathhouse. As you guys go through the montage of being hit with large fans of exotic plants, beaten, cleansed, bathed of the blood from the fight in the streets, and sent back restfully clean. You guys can go ahead and click a long rest in a short rest period of time.
Long rest.
Uncheck is new day, I assume.
Oops. I didn't.
I don't know. Should we?
I don't.
Yeah, you can put. Yeah, you can
Does it
put new.
matter?
Yeah, you can do new day.
Okay.
Whew. Yeah, 72 points of healing.
Oh yeah.
I'm no
I did try
longer
115.
I'm no longer me punching someone once and dying range.
We'll also remove Busy Bless from the party.
I mean, true.
Loop's exhaustion is gone as well.
Yay! Now I need to make sure to submerge myself in water, or else more exhaustion.
Good news, you were times over inside the bathhouse, so
It stacks. Let's go.
you guys wake up rested and refreshed just as night takes hold. You guys congregate in a common room that is kept just to yourselves, in between basically a suite of your attached rooms on the second floor of this Baldurian bathhouse, somewhere in the upper city. What do you guys plan to do?
That's a
Gentlemen,
good question.
here's the thing. So I'm gonna set this up for you, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of explaining, which will hopefully guide us on our path. There's something that I didn't tell you about that contract that we originally signed with Sawyer and Sawyer, and that is that we needed to cover about 2,500 gold as part of our contract in 1 month. In order to,
I don't think I've ever seen 2,500 gold.
That would be basically impossible. Why would we ever sign that?
Well, we didn't really have much of a choice at the time, and I was still kind of figuring out how we were going to do that, just kind of on the way, and I'm not gonna lie, we really lucked into that one. All of that inventory from that store is probably gonna cover the money that we needed to give to Sawyer and Sawyer. They were essentially going to take money from us as we did our adventuring things until it covered the 2,500 gold. And but now we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Well, great.
Well,
Now we
got
don't
nothing
really have to
worry
do
about,
this
Blaine.
job for Sawyer either.
They're never really, I really felt like you guys were going to be more upset about this. But I mean, I guess if the problem is resolved, there's no reason to be that upset, I suppose.
I mean, what are we gonna do with a bunch of clothes? I mean, I don't really wear much in the first place.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is that we were originally trying to get nice clothing to go to the upper city to talk with someone like a noble or congressman or whoever about moving some artwork or whatever they wanted us to move, so that we could get some more money in order to fulfill this contractual obligation.
But
now we don't have to do that. We still need to get the Zentarum off of our asses. But now I'm wondering if we take a different approach.
Probably a good idea.
Does this? I mean, this sounds like a fishing adventure to me.
I feel
Not
like
really
the-
where I was going
probably
with
not that.
but
Probably not that.
I mean, the threat of someone still coming after Damien is still very present.
oh, absolutely. But I just now we have maybe a little more room to improvise. Not that we weren't improvising this whole time, but yeah, I mean, we could still try to meet some kind of a noble and some sort of a higher up in the city and see if they know anything about the Zentarum, but we still need to get them off of our back. And I'm not exactly too sure what direction to go in just yet. I feel like we still need some intel. We don't know we don't know where they are or who they're working with or where they are
Or who they're working with.
or who they're working with or where they are.
Good luck having any of the upper crust reveal their connections to the Zentarum. Especially knowing none of us.
Yeah, well, the whole point was to try to get in on their good graces, sort of act as some sort of a double agent, and gain their trust, and then get more information. So we still have that available to us, I suppose. In which case, we got to put on our fancy clothes again and start looking for somebody.
All my fancy clothes have holes in them, so they're no longer fancy.
Well, we can go dig through all those fancy boxes of merchandise that they took from the store, and we can get you new stuff. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You were able to deck yourself out in any way that you seem fanciful fit.
Ooh. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
I don't know what to do next.
Writing down some notes.
So we're just in a bat, like a.
Yeah, we're just kind of like relaxing and recovering from what just
He
happened.
dropped us off at the pool.
Yeah.
So,
Out of character. I'm not sure.
yeah, no.
Yeah, are there like. What are there like different kind of spa treatments I can get at this bathhouse?
Full on Russian, baby. The wipe, the cleanse, the beat down.
Well, why don't we still head to that party? Surely this part of the Santorum can be there, and we can find out, where they're operating or something. And
We could try
save
to do
Damien.
a little espionage. Maybe try to, try to get in on with.
What
one of
about a
these,
sponge?
nobles? No, espionage.
I thought we could just be spies or something cool like that.
That's what that is. Yeah.
Someone in the elites will know something about Damien's predicament, why he's wanted. I think we could persuade someone to give us the information we need. At the very least, I could try a concert.
To be fair, Damien really does look very different. I don't think he'll be recognized at this party by somebody now. Surely. With the kind of get-up he'll be able to have.
Well, should we go?
Damien Gloop?
Yeah, I just got to get my nails done here in a little bit, so I'll be done in a second. But yes, we do that.
The question
I'm ready
is,
to go.
what do we want to gain?
Need to find out where their hideout is. Find out where they're
Information,
operating and see if we can, take down the people that took down your people.
Or at the very least, get them to leave us alone. Or you alone.
Get them to leave you alone
Yeah.
so you can live peacefully. Like your
Dilucius
people would.
already bargained for my freedom. Now we just have to finish our job to bargain for yours.
Indeed. This is not your burden, though. I can't help but think that I could make this all go away.
Just as easily as I could have made the
what?
devil go away by giving him my soul. If we
Well,
That
give up,
wasn't your battle.
if we
in
give in-
fairness, you almost did.
I almost did, but I didn't. The point is, if we lose one of us to sacrifice for the rest, it doesn't feel right. I feel like we finish this either together or not at all. And that includes with you, Damien. Especially since you summoned a dragon and basically saved all of our lives last time.
I thank you. But we will need to figure out a way to satisfy the Zhentarim. They are legion. They will continue to search for a source of poison. And I do not know what to offer to them besides myself.
But that their problems shouldn't be your problems. Just because you could make this issue go away, are you going to be happy with that? Probably not. That's why you tried to get out in the first place.
I do not have to dwell inside the city or places that the Zhentarim haunt. It is easier for me to walk away than it is for the rest of you. And now that they know of Gloop's condition as well, even if it is not as strong of a poison, when there is a void in the market, they will do what they wish.
I would like to see them try to lay a finger on me.
Well,
It seems to me we have no choice. Even if you did walk away, Damien, they would still go for someone else. They would still go for some poison frog, or maybe even another of your kind that they somehow managed to dig up. It doesn't stop. We need to end this.
it's mighty big shoes to fill. Shutting down an entire organization such as them. I mean, that's quite a big undertaking.
No pun intended, they say, or I guess I say. But you don't need to cut a snake into a bunch of pieces. You just need to cut the head.
Probably would slow them down for quite a long time.
No pun intended, because you're like a snake thing, Damien. No, like I didn't want to offend.
No, I think he got it, but I appreciate that you are considering his feelings.
Maybe we can use our event tonight to promote or spring some sort of trap.
A trap, you say?
Trap.
Perhaps we have something to offer the nobles.
Did you have
Like
something
what?
in mind?
A demon?
No, we do have the gift of the greatest bard in Baldur's Gate. A concert
no.
could lure individuals to spring a trap of some sort. If you're
You're
looking
speaking
to
my
take
language now.
the head off the snake, if we are to try to lure them to us instead of continuing to fall into their traps.
I mean, I suppose we could, but I just don't even know who we would be looking for. I mean, it was, surely someone would
like,
look
I don't-
Zhentarim-esque that would show up at some point, but still, I mean, what's the worst case scenario? A bunch of people throw a bunch of gold at you, and we walk away and try again the next day.
It is only yet an idea of many pathways that we could take. But if you're looking to draw out someone who does not show their face, it will take some sort of extravagance.
Well, Mesmo?
I say we get extravagant, gentlemen.
Maybe we can get Sawyer to spread the word of a big, cool Xantorum-esque type show that is honoring them or something. I don't know.
I don't think we want to make it too obvious. And I think that they would also know that something. Surely they would be their event planner would. I didn't plan this. What does this party come out of nowhere? I think we should go. I think we should put on our fancy clothes, do a little investigating, see if we hear anything. Just schmooze with the locals. Just don't make too much of a scene at first, and then, if we must, we put on a little show.
Did you hear that, Mesmo? Let's not make a scene.
At this point, I'm willing to listen this time, Kitty.
I mean, you're only asking the greatest bard in Baldur's Gate to not make a scene. I mean...
Thank you. Thank you, Gloop.
I'm not asking you to not make a scene. I'm asking you to not make a scene yet.
I've made a scene for enough to last me a lifetime. It literally almost cost me my lifetime. So the way I see it, you boys take the reins on this one. I'm still a little tired from dying.
Well, get dressed, everybody.
Let's shop till we drop. Again. But not actually drop, because we actually did drop actually till we shopped. That was kind of...
All right.
So we're partying. That's what I hear.
Not too hard.
I like to think as myself, if you guys saw Dune 2, I'm wearing what Florence Pugh was wearing at the final scene. That's what Agus looks like he's wearing.
Okay.
I'm wearing an olive green blazer. And no pants. I'm Gloop. I don't need pants. Olive green blazer, black bow tie, and like a polo shirt underneath.
This is very Masters Gloop. I like it.
Yeah.
Shooter McGloop.
That's me.
I can't even remember what Damien's get up was, but I think I'll go with the brown leisure suit with definitely a really with all my colors, my turquoise, my green, my deep purple, like a really flamboyant Robert Graham shirt on the inside of that brown leisure suit and collar out. And Damien's gonna have like just Pat Riley slicked back hair. His just completely just molded to his head. The headdress is off and it's just the greasiest slick back ever. But it still has a little bit of Jared Leto guy liner on. Just a little bit.
Okay. I'm wearing what I got originally. I got my nice purple cosmic themed jacket and hat with the feather in it.
Yeah.
There you go. Mesmo went a little red. with this getup. He doesn't really usually do this, but he has I suppose like a coat, and it kind of ends in what almost looks like fire. Like in the way that the coat goes up, it's as if because I'm a demon now. I got the demon thing going on.
Okay, so part of your.
It's kind of a
Yeah.
You're
an
playing into it.
orangish up top, darker red down below overcoat. Still a little bit of green, mixed in there because maybe a green, suit. I don't know how to describe my suit. But
We're both
It looks
rocking the
cool.
green.
what?
We're both rocking
Yeah, well,
the green.
I got like a lighter green. You're a little olive, and
Okay.
I'm more orange red on the outside. It's the inside that's green because
see.
I fought a demon
So now you gotta dress demon.
accordingly.
Cooler.
Demon accordingly.
Yeah. Okay.
So a
Fair.
little bit of red.
Demon flare, baby.
Yeah.
Anything else that you guys want to do before you exit the bathhouse and begin to make your way to the soiree in the upper city?
I don't think so.
May I submerge myself in the water for as
You are-
long
you
as
are-
I
that
can
was the
before
long
we have to
rest.
go?
You were good, my dude.
Just a little extra never
You're
hurt.
moisturized, thriving in your life. Please tell me you just walk with your new suit, your turtleneck and chain, and you just dip yourself in.
I'm only dipping the part of me that isn't clothed because I'm not wearing pants and I can't wear shoes.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I got frog feet, so
You guys all meet Gloop that's down in the lobby with the pre-cocktail with his feet in the water.
hey fellas, how y'all doing?
I should have known you would have already been done.
Y'all
Could have been a few
looking
hours ago.
spiffy today. Hey, you got to catch up on the drinks. I mean, I've been down here for a minute. Let me tell you what. And I put my glass out and I clink Mesmo's nose, and I take a swig.
I need you at least a little bit stable at the start.
Hey, listen, brother, you know me. The more alcohol I got in my system, the better I perform. Don't you worry about a damn
I still don't know if
thing.
you've proven that theory, but I guess you will tonight.
Agus can vouch.
I unhook the thing. Yeah, I can't confirm, and I hook it back. You've seen Dune 2, you know what. I'm wearing.
Okay.
And I'm looking good.
As you guys hit the cobblestone and begin making your way to one of the large cathedrals in the upper crust of Baldur's Gate, you guys can hear the strings in the distance already. Even just
Oh god.
go ahead.
Guys, do we need fake names?
Oh, not this again.
That's
We
a good
should
question,
probably
actually.
have some sort of
I was just gonna be me. I thought like I had a whole arc about being myself.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, in the case of
as Sawyer
espionage,
said.
Okay.
they probably know who we are at this point. You would think.
I suppose.
So come up with a name quickly.
Richard the Wizard.
One more deviation past that.
Goop.
What?
My name's
I'm on
Goop.
this.
Just Goop.
Goop.
Goop. Yeah, that's a good one.
Digby. You can call me Digby.
Bigby.
Yes, Mr. Digby.
So that's your last name.
It's my first. I'm Digby.
You're
Just like how there's Sawyer and Sawyer. Digby and Digby.
Well, Sawyer is all. That's 3 different people.
Oh,
His name's not just Sawyer. You know that, right?
yeah. I knew that.
Okay.
I'll be Digby Jr.
Digby Jr. Okay.
Yeah, Goop was my grandpappy's name, so I'll go with that one.
Wait,
Good
your
old-fashioned
name is
name.
Gloop though.
Yeah, my name's Gloop. But
What's
my
your spy
grandpappy's
name?
Goop.
Oh, Goop. Okay.
That's my
Mine-
grandpappy's name. Good old fashioned classy name, you know?
I think I will go with something generic like Tim Smith.
Tim Smith. Okay. Just writing down everybody's name.
Mesmo, what's your name?
I have decided
What's your sponge name?
on Acidicus Anacondri.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's really pretentious even for you, Mesmo.
What?
Anacondri.
Anacondri.
No,
Xanacondri don't want
Tell
none.
it.
Exactly.
Anacondre, okay.
Like, I know we're here.
Damien
Can we
understands.
be
As a
friends though and I
daily
call you
gesture.
Ray? Is that tight?
Me?
Yeah, can I call you Ray?
I don't. How did you get Ray?
Anacondre,
Out
that's
of
what you said.
Acidicus. Well, that's my last name. Please, I guess call me Ray.
Cool.
I'm just gonna write down in parentheses.
And also it's Digby Jr.
Acidicus Anacondri, parentheses Ray. My
Excuse me,
name will be Julian for the night.
Is that with a G or a J?
That is with a J.
Julian.
Inside of your head, Mesmo.
Feel free to take any form that you wish, Anacondre.
As you have access to disguise self at will,
Cool.
you can hide your identity. You can change your race ancestry to whatever you would like, including any modifications to your clothing that you so wish.
See, that's kind of nice. Should I? I probably should.
Ray, why are you smiling all of a sudden?
I feel like that's more of like a in the moment thing. Like you don't have to do it right now, but just like if you have an opportunity in the middle of it, like someone's onto you, boom, hit the switch.
Oh, nothing. Mr. Digby, was it?
Digby Jr.
I'm just.
My father's Digby, sorry.
I'm just realizing a little bit more about my new self.
I'd like nudge Dilucius. Mesmo's been kind of weird since he's gotten this devil guy.
Well, he almost died today, so I'm gonna give him a pass.
That was like 4 hours ago.
Oh, you would just get over it after 4 hours?
I mean, I was just saying I don't have a devil in me, and you know I just.
All right. And just
All right, well,
give him a little bit of time.
let's go. Goop, Tim Smith, Ray, and Julian. Follow me, Digby Jr.
Oh, wait, it's not
like-
Julian? I wrote down
Just,
Julian. I
just a
apologize.
reminder to everyone, please don't refer to yourself in the third person. No one does that. I know we all want to remember our names. No one calls themselves by their own name.
Man, this Goop guy's really cool. Damn. What a nice fancy name he's got.
How did you get Ray?
How'd you get? What was your name again?
His name was
Acidicus
Asonius
Anacondri.
Anacondre.
We're moving on.
Leviticus.
With this banter, you make it all the way up to the stair steps where you can see the servers and black coattails are walking down the main steps. There are serving trays of small little smooze boozes, mini bagels with smoked salmon and cream cheese, other small hors d'oeuvres that you don't even recognize. Some that look like escargot, others that range to what almost looks like a spongy meat on top of a piece of rye bread. In front, there are no less than 4 receptionists greeting guests as they make their way onto this grand veranda that is all lit by torchlight. As this is this classic outdoor courtyard party that is lit up with magical means of fey fire and actual torchlight, illuminating all of the different hedgerows and gardens. It is a feast for the senses, as it is a calm, comfortable evening out in Baldur's Gate with the stars up above. You can see the different koi fish and creatures in the ponds that have been stocked in this entire area. As you guys step up to the reception area, as individuals are crossing out names and queuing up to follow inside. Who's in front?
Well,
I guess I'll be in front.
Agus was leading the way.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, so I said I was lead the way, so I'll be in the front.
Excuse me, sir. Can I get your name and your business name?
Yes. It should be on there as Digby Jr. of Digby and Digby.
Don't worry, there's not a specific guest list for names. We're looking for your place of business.
Oh, I see what you're saying here. We're with like the Zentarum crew, and I give him like a kind of a.
And on that note, I'll let you guys take a quick 3-minute break. Let's go.
Oh. Oh man. Come on.
Why do I feel like there was a few dialogue options? And Rob, you chose the best dialogue option.
That's who we're like trying to get in. I thought we were getting into the party where the Xantarms were partying and stuff.
I guess we'll see, Rob. I guess
They're gonna throw same with the sharks, you know? Like we're gonna go in there and be like, hey, like we're here with like, you know. Did I soft throw? I wasn't even trying to soft throw. Did I soft throw?
I guess we'll see. I have no idea. I don't know.
Cause like they're gonna be like, oh, they're with them, and we're like, okay, like.
I know. I see what you're going for. I feel like maybe it would have been a better idea maybe to just mention that we're with Sawyer, and Sawyer. But
Yeah,
also,
but-
I don't know. Maybe that you're right. Maybe they don't like him here, right?
That's
We're
why I was
infiltrating.
kind of like we're with the Xantarum party, like, you know, like we're trying to, you know, we're in with that crew. We're in like disguises and no one knows us, you know. We got names.
Yeah. I guess we'll see how it plays out.
I'm just throwing us in with the sharks, you know.
Yes,
I'm not
you
having
are,
us.
dude. I
go
know.
in there.
I'm
throwing
full
us
with
in
it.
with
I
the
want to get
sharks.
to the next chapter. Trust me.
And I thought, what better way to get in with the sharks is try and get in with their
Say we're
crew.
with the
You know what I
sharks,
mean? Yeah, like now we're swimming with sharks. Can't just be swimming with minnows all day. I swear I didn't soft throw, did I? I tried not to. I was really like trying to be like, hey, like. Fuck. I really hope I didn't soft throw.
It would be pretty funny way to soft throw, though.
Well, one of two ways of playing this. I don't think I'm ready for option one, so I think I'm gonna engage with option two.
Really didn't try to soft throw there.
Yeah, so we're not at a Zentarum event. We're at an event with like just people of high society.
It's literally a Chamber of Commerce meeting.
Yeah, who probably have, you know, seedy back alley connections to the Zentarum. So we came here to like try to see if we could glean any information just from like listening to conversations, kind of roaming around.
Right, maybe somebody jump in front of me and say that I'm drunk or something.
I have a plan.
All
As
right.
soon as we're back.
Yeah.
We are
Is everyone
back.
here? Okay.
I
I'm
guess
gonna wait for the reaction first, and then
Yeah.
I'll hop in.
I want you to roll a persuasion.
How do I find my character?
I've never wanted a 20 more.
I
You
don't
go
even
to
know if
the
20 is good at this point.
I know, me neither, but I've
It's like, is it 20 like, haha, I'm joking, or is 20 like, I'm deadly serious?
Oh, here we go.
11.
Into.
As you lean in and whisper your connection to the Zentarum, at first you see the older gentleman, his attention is kind of like he bends and it crooks his neck, and he looks back at the rest of your party, and they all just start laughing. Of course. Party of 5 for the Zentarum. It's the equivalent of showing the bouncer an ID of a 74-year-old person to get in when you're 18. It's so absurd and audacious that it actually gets a laugh and gets you in. Yes. We'll just write so they get your name tag and they just put a big Zorro Z over the top of it. Of course it gets a good laugh.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a part-time comedian as well.
Indeed. And it gives you a big week. Enjoy yourselves.
See, guys, I told you I had that handled.
I keep giving a smile, and then, like, right as we're kind of out of earshot, I was like, what was that?
Well, I thought we were trying to figure out. I was trying to sponge, like
Yeah.
you said.
No,
And I was trying to-
espionage. So, the spirit's there. The spirit is there. I need it to be
Got us in, Dilute.
a little more subtle. I will say,
Okay.
you did get us in. More subtle.
Oh,
That is
okay.
one of the number one things about espionage,
About sponging.
being a spy, is you don't
Okay,
want to
got
be
it.
noticed. So
Got it.
stealth, quiet, but pretend, but act like you belong. You know, as soon as you
Okay.
show any hesitation, people are gonna be like, "What's this guy doing?" If you pretend that you're supposed to be here, no one will question you.
So what you're saying is I should go eat those hors d'oeuvres that are over there.
Absolutely.
As I kind of, I guess, walk on my own to grab the hors d'oeuvres and kind of assess the room.
You guys probably are starving. As you have only been bathed, cleaned, and gotten a rest. Haven't really gotten to eat anything yet.
Can I do a perception check on like the races in the room?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Because I just want to see like what kind of people are around here.
Oh, you're able to deduce what kind of people they are by their race?
No, literally, like that's literally what I'm trying to do.
There are steps to everything. We have to go high level first, and then we filter down.
Typical Joey.
Oh my god, dude, you can't say that. Jesus.
And I want to talk to the halflings last.
No.
Filthy hobbitses. No, it's a even though Mesmo, you're a bit blinded by the light and the grand stage of it all, and the fact that there are a bunch of really solid performers up in the main gazebo. There is some serious talent that is inside this party, but it looks like a spread anywhere else. There's Dragonborn, there's Dwarvens, there's elves, there's halflings. It is a mix of business owners.
Okay.
There
So I
also
just wanna
seem to
make
be
sure-
higher magistrates that are also within the party that everyone's kind of smoozing with. I want a perception check from everybody. Go ahead and roll, just so you can hear the initial kind of rumble that's going on as you guys walk into the party.
Yeah, I was checking to see if I could like shape into, like, if it was predominantly human, you know, I could just be a human, or so. I didn't know if it was like that, but
You're safe, buddy. 24. Well, the rest of the party, it's a lot to take in. Dilucius, you can tell overwhelming chatter as everyone's talking about the throwdown inside the Karmic District that happened earlier today. Whispers that some stores may never recover from the conflict that was there earlier. You hear whispers, I don't even think they arrested anyone. I don't think that they found a soul. Scorched earth. Talks of devils wandering around Baldur's Gate again. It is definitely the first general topic of gossip within the party.
Okay.
Kind of almost makes you want to break into song about exactly what happened, doesn't it?
Well, that maybe second option. We
Okay,
just got here. Let's take some time, eat some food. We're all starving. Let's
I'm just saying the
maybe
stage looks really nice.
wander around a little bit.
It's
See if
very.
you hear anything. Don't look too suspicious. Don't
I'd
be
probably sound
suspicious.
great up there, is all.
I'm sure you
I
would.
come back.
But let's.
I come back to the group with like a bunch of food in my mouth. I'm like, you guys gotta try these things.
I would love to. Everyone, just take some time for yourself, eat some food, try to listen in on a couple of conversations here and there, you know, just pretend you're standing around eating some food. Any suspicious characters, maybe take note. And let's maybe reconvene in a few minutes. How's that?
I whip
sounds good.
out a flask from my olive green blazer, and I whip out 5 shot glasses as well that I had very conveniently. Hey, fellas, before we go do our own thing, let's have a cheers for getting in this place to begin
Hey.
with. I mean, good
Hey,
job,
Digby
Aggies.
Jr.'s got you guys. Nope, Digby Jr. is my name. Digby Jr. is my name.
Digby Jr. did a great
Thanks,
job
Digby.
getting
Everybody,
us in the,
to
getting us in the
Digby.
party. To Digby Jr.
And
All right.
to the Z,
Thank you, Goop.
a prosperous business in Baldur's Gate. Yes.
Thank you guys.
Digby in the Z, ladies and gents.
Take my shot, and then I also finish off my flask because
Of course.
Goop is impatient.
A portly human fellow with a rather large nose and kind of shoulder-length cropped hair and turquoise robes looks over at you, Gloop. Now that frog knows how to party. Look at him, man. Brought his own in there. He even got his own cups for all of his boys. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, can we get some more drinks over here? Hey, partner.
Hey, nice to meet.
What's your name?
Hey, my name's Goop, brother. How about you? As I go to shake his hand, and then I pull it back with a burst of realization, and I tap him on his clothed shoulder. Hey, my name's Goop, brother. How about you? Fancy running into you here?
Envato Elements. Nice to meet you.
I'll remember that one, sir. Nice meeting you. Hey, how about we go get some drinks at the bar over there? How does that sound? 'Cause
Hell
I
yeah.
kind of ran out of whiskey here. Kind of finished it off with my buddies over here.
I do like that brown water. Let me tell you. Hey, let's go over. Hey, guys, you got to come over and meet this dude. He ain't even wearing pants. That's my kind of guy.
Hey, well, when you're grown, you don't really gotta wear pants. I mean, I'd even argue you shouldn't wear pants. I mean, you'd have to be a little silly guy to do that.
When I
You
was
get 'em
little,
all
I always
wet,
wanted to be a
icky.
goblin because they didn't have to wear any pants. Now I got it all wrong.
Hey, listen, man. You'll be a grung for a day. You're never gonna be able to go back. I mean, it's great.
It should have been a
Nothing ever
grung.
happens. Yup, damn right. You know any other grung homies, brother?
No, you're the first one I ever met, fresh out the pond.
Yeah, that's me. Yup, fresh out the pond. Yup, that's me, Goop.
Just be
that's
careful
most
not to
certainly-
touch him.
He
Yeah,
looks
don't
down
worry
at his
about
hand.
that.
Oh hell, that's well, it'll wash off. He goes and he kind of shakes it off over in the fountain. You guys see one of the koi fish just like slowly float up onto its side after they walk over to the bar.
And I slowly slide my way over to where the koi fish was floating up in the water, and so while no one's looking, stuff them in my pocket for later as a little snack.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh no.
Can't wait for this. Okay.
Not the worst.
Respectable.
Good enough. For a koi fish in my pocket, surely that's good enough.
Noted.
Noted. Okay. Privately
Not
rolled
the
dice. No!
Noted. As Goop makes his way up to the bourbon bar with Evanus Dongigan. How do the rest of you proceed?
These hors d'oeuvres are so good.
They are. They're
wanna
elk
try
tongue
and
on
pay-
rye. Delicious.
I would like to pay my compliments to the chef. So I try and make my way over to the hors d'oeuvres table to trying to find out, because people like to eat. So obviously there's got to be some good conversation going by the chef.
There is a very, very long buffet line as they're bringing out lamb lollipops now and filling one of the carving stations. They are sweating profusely. They are in crunch time at the moment. Everybody is doing double duty between server trays, but you can distinctly tell two individuals that seem to be expoing and running the show back behind the rest, and they are in full chef coat attire and absolutely with a mild look of fear and feel general in their eyes.
So I'll walk up to him and like I'll have like 3 stuffed in my mouth. What is this delicious creation you have bestowed upon us today?
And kind of looks up startled at the moment of this massive unit of a tabaxi that has 3 hors d'oeuvres. It's marinated elk tongue on a piece of aged sourdough with a small bit of sage and dill aioli underneath on the bottom. Thank you.
No. Well, yeah. No, first of all, no need to be so nervous. Digby Jr. Of Z. That's my company Z.
I've never heard of the Z. A pleasure, Digby. Thank you for the high compliments, and please enjoy the doors.
You seem so. Was there a reason you're so nervous? I don't bite.
Roll a persuasion check.
Roll a self-awareness check.
No.
The chef turns and he looks at the some 400 odd people that are here, and then looks back at you. Of course, I had nothing to worry about over here. But yes, please. I do have to attend to the next carving, but Digby, pleasure to meet you, and my best wishes to the Z.
Pleasure. As I take another handful and kind of just walk around again.
Please help yourselves. As there's a small tiefling in her, probably early 20s, like hands you like the whole rack of lamb.
Oh.
I don't even have to cut these up if you just want them all.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, that would be terrific.
Awesome. Save me time. And they just give you the entire rack of lamb on the small little saucer tray as it just kind of hangs over. Enjoy.
I kind of waddle.
I want to swipe a knife from someone's plate because I see this happen, and I was like, hold up. I start slowly jogging over.
I'm with Dilucius as well. I haven't eaten all day.
Got a slice off of that one.
Good find, Digby.
Yeah, my sponginess got this for us, so I'm doing pretty well, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yes. You know
Damn
what?
good.
Yes. I'm so hungry.
We should probably find do you see any tables, Dilucius, where it looks sorry, Tim Smith. Tim Smith. Do you see any?
I'm Julian. It's okay.
Julian. Do you?
It's fine.
Yep. Let's
go look for
where I can put this down.
Yeah, let's go look around for an empty table.
As I like waddle with this.
Damien has an entire plate of roasted Parmesan potatoes that have all had fresh white truffle grated over the top of them. And it just has
You kill me with this describing food. I want you to know. I hate it when you do this. I'm so hungry. Oh, go ahead.
Too many years in catering, dude.
Every time.
You gotta love rich people weddings, man. And brings over this massive tray, and they're perfect. It's got that like hard crackling style texture to the outside of it, where the Parmesan is crusted over the top of them with just a small like little light amount of breading that's over the top, and then it's that umami of the truffle and a little bit of oil that's glazed over the top of them. I have never eaten quite like this before. This is delicious.
I'm not sure how many times we're gonna get to do it again, so get as much as possible.
Indeed.
It is pretty good, Tim Smith.
Digby of the Z.
It's the most not subtle wink of all time.
Back at the bar, Goop, I'd like to like you to meet the rest of my business partners. This over here is Lucian Summergale, as a tall male elf, kind of male pattern balding, but still keeping the long hair on the outside. It's like the extended Hulk Hogan skullet. Very distinct crow's nest and aging features in the front, long face, also in the same kind of turquoise robes. Pleasure to meet you. And there's a long other list.
My pleasure to meet you, Lucian. How you doing on this fine evening at this fine party, this fine establishment? As
not every day do you get to see someone come pantsless to the Baldur's Gate Chamber of Commerce.
It's not every day you see a grung around these parts, apparently. Apparently, a lot of these people never met one of my kind before. As I take my flask out of my olive blazer, which I refilled at the bar with whiskey, and I take another swig out of it and shove it back in.
They literally bring you your glass, and then they see it poured into the flask. There's just a collective sigh. One bartender's in the back that's like, he gives you the fingers. He gives you the buddy Christ. He's like, yeah, that's how you do it, brother. Okay, take some home for later, or just drink it all here.
Why not both?
Tell me. So, what exactly is the Z?
The Z. Well, it's funny that you ask. The Z actually stands for Zulidium, which is, we're a mining company.
Zulidium.
Yeah, Zulidium is that really rare mineral that's highly coveted across the lands, only among the most exclusive of the high class people. It's used to make stuff like jewelry and some fancy technology, and every now and then, some magic utensils that you use for stuff that I don't really profess in, but I'm just the business guy, so I don't know too much about it. I just sell this stuff. I find the people to, market towards. That's what I do. I don't personally do any of the mining. We leave all that dirty work to, everybody else. It's not me, because I'm a high-class individual who meddles with the business aspect of things. That's what the Z stands for. Zulidium. Yeah, that's what we do. That's
and just how in the hell did a grung like you get into the mining business?
Well, you see, brother, I'm just a one-of-a-kind guy. I grew up from humble beginnings in my swamp, and then I made my way up in the world by fishing. Used to be a real big fisher back in my day. And Zulidium's actually also found pretty commonly in the ocean, and there ain't too many better ocean people than us grung. So, I specialize in being able to dive underwater.
Deep water mining.
That's what I did back in the day. And then I started my own Zulidium business because I thought, hey, you know what? Why not? Grung's got to move up in this world, so why not make my own Zulidium mining business? And then I got all my compatriots here at the company. I'm no longer the CEO. I relinquished my position because it was just a little too much work for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something a little easier. So that's why I became a business guy. I just wanted to, I got enough money to coast till, I'm 50. That's like the grung, retirement age. So it's like, I'm chilling for now. I'm having a good time. I'm not worried about too much. Just, again, here enjoying my time at this party with all my new friends that I'm making here. Am I right? As I gently elbow him.
This is the part in the movie where your talking goes muffled and we hard cut to everyone else at the table watching you, and I just ask, How much trouble do you think he's getting us in right now?
No, Goop's a good guy.
As long as they don't put him in a spot to explain the Z, I think we're okay.
He can be a vivacious talker. I am enjoying him just watching.
Couple drinks in him, he can talk your ear off.
Goop, could you please give me a deception check?
After all that, this is going to be a 3. I am so sorry. I called the 4, bro.
You might want to luck here.
I was gonna say, do you want to luck point?
Or you.
You have.
For you.
No, I don't. I can get myself out of this.
Can't wait.
I said that with the devil, so
You have plenty of uses to get an extra roll on this, but you.
I got this.
You heard him,
Go ahead,
RoBear.
King.
So about that underwater diving that you did, exactly what were you dredging up back in the day before you went to that high priced? What was it again?
Zulidium.
Zulidium. That's right.
Well, you see, the thing is, back in my day, people didn't even know Zulidium was a thing. That's why my business is Z for Zulidium, because nobody was doing this before me. This was an untapped resource that I discovered basically by myself. And now I got a booming successful business with all my compatriots, and I get to share it with you, with lovely fellers here, as I elbow him again in the ribcage gently.
Go ahead, deception check at disadvantage.
Oh my god.
How do
I think it's what, control?
Yeah.
Hold control.
Yeah.
Hey,
And you did better.
I know. Yeah.
improvement?
Well, that does make a lot of sense, but it didn't quite answer my question about what you're underwater mining for.
Well, I was underwater mining to get up to where I am today. That's when I was just a wee little grung.
Yeah, but what were you
fishing,
down there
mining.
getting? We've spent some time dredging over here on the Cheyenne Tar. What
Yeah.
were you going to pick up?
I was fishing. And then I also found Zulidium deep down when I was looking for the extra hard to reach fish
Fishing?
that nobody else is able to get to.
You said you were underwater mining down there. What were you trying to pick
I
up?
was fishing and underwater. No, I wasn't underwater mining. I was underwater harvesting Zulidium. You don't need to mine it. You just pick it up off the ocean floor because it just appears like that.
You hear that, Lucian? I think we've been in the wrong business. I never saw none of this Zulidium down underneath here.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I got a business centered around it.
I'm gonna have to have a couple more whiskeys to keep up with this conversation, bartender.
Hey, Failer, you know that's how we got here. As I pour him a big shot of whiskey and hand over to him. You know, I was just messing around with you, Zulidium. What kind of silly goober do you think I am? And what kind of silly goober do you think I take you for? We're just here to have a good time, right?
Brother, as he hands out his cards, if you're ever actually looking for what's on the bottom of this Cheyenne River, we can tell you because we've been dredging it for years.
I've never been to that exact river in particular, but I'll be sure to go check it out because, I mean, I specialize in, river stuff.
Yeah,
Specialized in river stuff.
It's a pleasure to meet one of you. Really, most of my career, I've been worried that kind of tore up your habitat. Actually, there's a lot of collateral damage, you say, in our business when we get down and dirty with it, and
Yeah, well, bygones are bygones. I understand what it takes to run a business, and sometimes, you win some, you lose some habitats get destroyed, some ecosystems get torn apart. I mean, it's just a part of the business.
That's
I gotta
right.
reach out for a handshake.
Evidence, we probably killed thousands of grung before in our dredging operations. It's nice to finally get to have a conversation with one.
Yeah, no harm done, brother. Don't you worry about it. As I hold my hand out, waiting for him to reciprocate the handshake.
Lucian looks back at you. And he just kind of gives you a head nod. Evanus looks back. Now, Lucian, that's a little bit of an overestimate. Probably we're more in the hundreds of range, but we don't know, how their families are grouped up like that.
And then I
he
say,
goes for
hey,
a fist bump instead of a full handshake.
I take his fist that he gives to me to fist bump with, and I do the thing where you kind of grab their fist and you shake their fist. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you grab it like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
One's going in for one, and you're going in for the different.
God.
Guys, why is Gloop shaking hands with somebody?
God.
What?
Oh, this is about to go bad, isn't it?
Brother, is there something wrong?
What the hell, man?
What's going on? Well, you okay, brother?
You slime me again.
But what do you mean I slime? What are you talking
He
about?
looks down. He goes, there's the solid quarter inch of gloop secretion over the top. Stings like hell. God damn.
My bad. I forget I'm a little goopy guy. I mean, I get a little messy every now and then. I apologize, brother. Don't worry about it too much. It's just a little smelly. It's no harm done. It's no biggie. You can just go wash your hands and you'll totally be fine.
Hey, give me some damn napkins over here. Bartender, come on. Shit. God. He pours half of his whiskey over on his hand. Burns like hell.
Burn? Okay, that's unusual. You might be allergic, brother. You might need to get that checked out, because there's no reason your hand should be burned. I take offense to that, actually. Why's your hand burning after you shake my hand?
Evanus takes off holding his hand now that he's sustained a good 20% of his hit points.
Can I do a perception check to see if anybody's watching this going down? If there's anybody really watching this, or no? I might kind of just focus on
absolutely. There. Perception check, please. They're definitely causing a scene. There are individuals watching around the bar. That is for certain. But you can't tell whether that's because he's a grung or he's pantsless, or it's just because the two loudest people in the party right now have been drinking whiskey at the bar with themselves.
Guys, I don't know if it's going well over there. There's a guy walking away with his hand burned, and Goop is still drinking.
Yeah, I think I'm going to wait for him to maybe reconvene with us. I think interjecting right now might cause a little bit of suspicion. They are kind of making a bit of a scene at the moment. Let's let it die down, and then we'll gather intel. Let's not add to it. I feel like that's usually something we end up doing, and it gets us in trouble.
I'm
So for
enjoying
now,
the show. Seems
keep
like
eating.
Gloop's got it covered.
Yeah, we're just observing, eating, having a good time. Something's happening over there. What's going on over there? What's that? Okay. And we are just observing. It'll be fine.
Anyone else rolling a perception check from back at the table as you guys eat lamb lollipops?
I
can absolutely roll one.
I was gonna say.
That's basically what I'm going to be doing this whole time.
Fellas,
choosing
I'm
that's
in.
investigation.
I'm in some shit. Oof.
What are you
Mesmo,
talking about?
Dilucius,
You said you were fine.
you can see two of the upper city watch. They are different than the flaming fists that you have encountered before. These are actual paid for by the citizens of upper city and are basically like you know what they are? They're like UPO. They're rent-a-cops. But they have matching halberds on either sides of them, tabards of the upper city of both sky blue, white, and a gold lined exterior, helmets and chain shirts as they begin to make their way towards Goop up at the bar.
Okay, are we closer to Gloop, or are they closer?
Equal distance.
Okay. I just kind of say quietly to everybody, 2 o'clock, guards approaching. Guards are approaching, not us, and they're going to the bar. I just want to make sure we're not going to have
We're not
any
laying
sort of
chops.
issues. I don't know if we should interfere just yet. I don't want to make a scene. The whole point of this was not
Revealing
making a
my
giant scene.
16 roll against Gloop's sleight of hand with 15. The guards have noticed
Oh.
the grung swipe a fish from the park ponds.
Okay.
How
Nothing I can do to help with that just yet.
how well could I take the shape of one of a guard?
Oh yeah, you can totally disguise yourself as a guard. Your bigger question is, where are you going to go do this Superman transformation at to where folks don't see you turn into the guard?
That's fair enough.
This would involve a stealth check for you to find some place where you can quickly change.
I mean,
Does our table have, like, a
stealth
drape?
checks I can do.
Oh,
But
damn.
Is there like a cloth over this table, or is it just kind of
Oh,
freestanding?
it's nighttime. There's those little there's little curtain drawn sections where some are emptying, scraping plates and whatnot. There's going to be a spot for you to go somewhere here. We're going to go ahead and roll just to see general perception.
I could have Agus stand in front of me.
I'm eating IRL, so I'll block you, King.
All right, noted. You
Eating IRL
are
and getting game.
you're free to go and rush over to this catering station and then quickly turn in to one of the city watch. This will take the amount of time that it takes for the actual guards to make their way up to Goop. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, what's up, partner? How you doing tonight?
We're doing just fine, but we couldn't help but notice that you've taken something more than just the hors d'oeuvres.
What? Now, what may you be referencing, brother? I think we might be having a little misunderstanding here.
Give me your name and business, Mesmo, at this time, you would be able to arrive walking up to the other two guards and Goop.
My name's Goop, and I'm here with Z. But again, I'd like a little more clarification for what you're trying to pin on me here, because
What the
again,
is the Z?
Sir, you don't know? The Z are one of our special guests tonight. Maybe our small green friend here is better left alone.
Who the are you?
Jim called out early. I was his replacement.
Persuasion check.
Damn it.
Wait, you think you're getting a freebie on that one?
I mean, hey, fair enough, but
Oh! No!
can I just use
No, it's the
power?
it's the Mesmo roll.
Deserved.
Literally your best
After
skill.
that excuse, after that excuse, deserved.
What did you want from me?
I don't know. Tell that little bitch, like, who the fuck you think you are questioning me? I'm your supervisor now or something?
Oh, that's funny.
He was gonna have to still roll the same.
Yeah,
concept
intimidation.
Anyway. Yeah.
That's real funny, isn't it? Since I am Jim.
That
Both of
is a
you.
little bit funny.
Both of you. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to get to the bottom of it right now. There's not going to be trouble like there was back in the Garment District.
Oh, well, wait a second. I realized something because I remembered it from my page. I know it won't undo the one, okay? I know it won't, but I think I get I have advantage on deception and performance checks when I try to pass myself off as a different person. So, by that logic, I should at the very least have advantage on that roll, correct?
Not on that one.
Whoa.
Even if the
What were the two that you said?
performance and deception.
Deception.
Oh,
You
this is
gave your
persuasion.
persuasion.
This was persuasion.
Damn it! It wasn't even deception.
No,
Oh,
because
okay,
it didn't.
well.
He didn't assume you were
It
just
was- nope.
deceiving. You were
That's,
in disguise.
Womp womp. All right. Well, continue.
Guys, I think it's about time we change our name tags. I'm talking like a table. It's still
Which
there.
is just me at this point, and Damien.
Yeah. We should change our name tag sideways to N.
Tim Smith removes his name tag and turns it sideways. It doesn't.
I
No, it
also do
doesn't.
the same.
That I just removed mine and I just kind of fold it and I put it in my pocket.
I'm gonna give you both one chance to tell me what the hell's going on, where you got that damn outfit, and where
All right,
in your pockets.
brother. Let me explain to you what happened. I'm so sorry for the confusion. So, basically, our brother Lucian here, from I forgot what company. You saw that man hanging around the fountain, right? He dumped a little bit of whiskey into the fountain, and it killed one of the koi fish nearly immediately. Now, unfortunately, I'm just a mere grung, right? It's in my nature to go for fish. I love fish. I live in the I live by the water. I live in the water. Fish is my lifeblood, okay? I could not help myself but to see this poor little koi fish get poisoned. So I took it out of the pond to put it in my pocket which I got water inside of to keep it alive in there, to hopefully resuscitate it and take care of it and let it out into the wild later, because I just care about wildlife a lot.
I see. So the fish was poisoned.
The fish was poisoned, and my goal is to try to take care of it, to make sure it can get back to health, so I can return it back to you guys as a nice, healthy fish that's not alcohol poisoned.
Well, why don't you both follow us? As one stands guard next to Goop, and one moves next to you, Mesmo. Let's have a conversation with our officers, please.
Of course. Of course.
I think this is all some sort of mistake. I'm not with the frog.
We don't
I'm
know
with
who
upper
you're
management.
with, but we're gonna find out in a second. As they don't manacle you, but they expect you to follow suit and walk off to the side of this party.
Are you still in disguise, or are you Mesmo now?
I'm a guy. Yeah, I'm a.
Yeah, no, he's
regular-
still in
you're-
disguise.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
you were
you're
talking to
disguised
Mesmo
as
there? I got
a
confused.
human palace guard
Yes.
Okay.
type. Got it. Farquaad haircut.
Oh.
Looks like Robert Pattinson. It's,
Do Goop
By
and
Lucius.
Mesmo, do you guys both comply?
yeah.
Yes.
All right, the rest of you guys see, and from what you can tell, you don't know that Mesmo is also under investigation. It looks like the three guards are just leading Goop off to the side.
Okay, so.
What was the bet?
assuming-
What was the bet? 7.5 minutes. No one gets in trouble. Did we make it? Anybody have any idea?
I don't
Anyone
think
have
so.
any idea? Okay.
No, I
Well-
don't. I.
Here's what happens. We are going to continue to. Maybe we get a table a little bit closer to what is happening, where they're going. But we are going to simply just continue to be party goers. Just rest at a table. Maybe. And, we wanted to reposition. There's some different food over here. I don't know if there's some sort of different food table in the direction that they're going, but if there is, that's kind of the direction I want to go, and I want to sit a somewhat healthy distance, but still observable distance away from wherever I think they're going.
So, I'll go get some more food, and that way we can get a new table, so it doesn't look, that's some spongy stuff. Like we'll look really cool.
That's fine. I think as long just continue to act normal, continue to act as if nothing is wrong. You're enjoying yourself. That's all you need to do, and you will not be questioned. I don't think anyone would notice anything if we moved to a different table.
Go ahead, Dilucius, give yourself a stealth check with advantage.
Double 17'd up on a Thursday.
Didn't even need it.
Let's go. All right, yeah, you're going to get yourself in position to where, cool as a cucumber, nobody would really expect any kind of foul behavior. You're not running, you're not doing anything that looks out of order. Just kind of moving to the next advantageous spot as you see Goop being escorted off to the side.
I'm sure Ray or Anacondra has Goop's best interests at a thing. I think he has this handled.
I am not as confident as you, but I hope that you're right.
You can see them being led to the edge of the party where some individuals step out from the shadows. Hey, boss, you said, to bring anybody that looked like they had a little bit of a poison problem. Nothing but silence from these three shrouded figures in front of you. Dilucius, you can just make out these shadowy figures at the edge. Send the poison one with us. And yeah, we got this he's not a guard, he's not with us. Is he with you? Pointing back to Mesmo.
Is who with me? That guy?
We're not asking you, Grung. As he pushes you forward,
May I try making an evasive maneuver?
what would you like to try to do?
I think you got. Okay, what do we think about this? What do we think about me just leaving the premises, running away? I can outrun these guys. I can outjump these guys. I'm a little guy. They can't catch me. They can try shooting me. I can deflect missiles. Like, I can dip. I think it would be horrible to fight these guys. I think it would be a lot less of a scene and a lot less of a hassle for everyone here if I were to just run and then find you guys later somehow.
I mean,
character development challenge, easy.
Goop, using his ancestral skills from running from the busted field party. Okay.
I think it is pretty in your control. Like, we literally have no control over what you're gonna do. But if the alternative is, all right, I'm gonna wind up my fist and punch him in the stomach, I would prefer the running away over the punching them in the stomach in front of 400 people.
There's a lot of situations where that would be the right decision. But right now, you guys are fine. Well,
yes.
Mesmo, maybe not so fine, but you guys are fine. You guys are like totally.
We are completely neutral right now, not spotted.
So
just observing.
If I get into a fight, you're either gonna sit there and watch, and I'm gonna have to like 1v400, which I win those.
Well,
but
you wouldn't fight the entire party, but
yeah, I know.
What is your evasive maneuver? Is it just to jump, to run? Is it an ability? What are you doing in this flash moment?
Yeah. Like, describe the area around me, because I'm looking at this picture.
You're at the edge of the party, so like, you're off to the far, left-hand side of what we're looking at. Literally, wherever you break to, you're out in the streets. Like, you're right on the edge. There's three shadowy figures that are in front of you.
Okay, so edge of the party, am I like elevated above the is where I am elevated above the ground? How much? How many feet?
Oh, how do I get rid of this?
I don't even know how you put it down.
Like, how big of a drop is it?
How big of a drop? It's about 6 foot staircase down to the streets.
6 foot staircase down to the streets. How high is the nearest roof above me, elevation wise?
You're leaving the rooftops. You're going down into the streets and then running back into the more residential of the upper city.
Okay. I'm gonna jump way over the stairs as far as I can. Because I mean, what's my jump distance again? I mean, do I need to check my jump distance? I mean, my jump distance is ridiculous.
All you need to do is not roll a nat one. That's it. Just toss me the 20. Let's see it.
All right.
Oh Jesus!
Just do it.
I'm not rolling a nat one.
You were saying?
I don't get nervous.
Do you say anything to Mesmo before you jump as high and far as you can?
As far as I know, Goop
don't
has
say
no
anything to
idea it's
Mesmo
me.
because I don't want to incriminate him more than he already is. I don't want him to be affiliated. I don't want to be affiliated with him. I don't want him affiliated with me. I'm
Got you.
just jumping away, and my plan is.
Don't worry about your plan. You're good. You're done.
Yeah.
Dilucius,
I'm just
you see the
jumping.
confrontation and then yeet. Goop is just mobile. He is out of there. You can see very, very confused shadows as they begin dashing after this massive frog leap. The two city watch turn and look back at you, Mesmo. Well, it looks
Damn
like
it.
we got to deal with you.
You let him get away. You fools. Upper management sent me to take care of this. And now that it's not taken care of, we're all gonna be in trouble.
Too late for lies now. They're going to try to manacle you.
Damn.
You don't know what you're doing. You're making a mistake.
Do you allow them?
Sure.
As that first pop of the manacle goes on, you see the runes on it as they tick and they turn, and you see your disguise form drop in the anti-magic manacles as it clamps down on the other side. Dilucius, you see Mesmo turn back into his regular form, handcuffed behind himself with the two city watch, and that's where we will pick up next week.
Oh my god!
I kind of have a plan. I have been developing a plan this
Thank
whole
God
time.
you do, because I
have a
So,
plan.
My
That
plan
one kinda
has to
screwed me
be
up.
separate for your plan because I could not plan with you guys.
Yes. No, that's
Yeah.
fine. I have like an overarching plan, and now I'm working on this plan. Like this is
Thank
the
God.
sub plan within the greater objective that I've been plotting in my head this whole time.
Goop is just straight Forrest Gump. Dude,
secret technique.
there is no chance without you. Like, you are going to have to fail at rolls for me to try to catch your ridiculous build. There's no way these dudes are going to be able to keep up with your jump and your mobility. It's going to be disgusting. I'm ready for it.
If any of them try hitting a melee attack on me, I got tipsy sway because I'm just I'm drunk off my ass. So I mean, there's nothing they can do.
I'm not as concerned about Joey because it doesn't feel like the two of you have been linked. So I feel like, yeah, they might shackle you up, but like, what are they really gonna hold you for? Just like, why? Like, we can
Being a guard,
make
I guess,
yeah,
sneaking
just
in
making
before
up
them.
like what you can.
They just
literally
don't
make
know
up
what you
anything.
are, and they've seen.
Yeah.
More importantly, you've seen them deal with shadowy individuals that aren't guards.
Yeah.
It's more. It's you've.
There's
You knew his name with your nat 1, which is creepy to him.
There's no
Creative
chance they
dread,
catch
man.
me because like I
No,
could
you're
literally just
fine.
jump
you're
onto
fine.
a roof.
You're as long
you're
as
done.
you don't one yourself, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah,
It's-
you're good. I will think. I think what my plan, how to act on the plan, depends on where they end up taking Joey. I think that's really the crux of it. But we'll have a discussion on what I think. we
Yeah.
should do.
I'm
Before
deep
the
down
next
on
time.
ribs right now. I didn't even see what was going on.
No, I've been watching. I've been watching this whole time. I was a little surprised at the flying away, the jump away down.
I mean, no,
several
we-
flights
I
of
think it's probably a
steps.
good idea.
But
We're at
I
a party
wasn't-
and we're not like, it's not and everybody doesn't know that we're all together, so I can't get you
Right.
guys caught up in this.
Right. And
Now-
I also
Any
don't
other
think many
situation.
people have also noticed.
No.
Like, I'm sure there like people next to it probably have, but the overall party has not.
Yeah.
And anyone else is probably just like, oh, some effing hooligan got caught.
Yeah.
doing-
And you guys
Exactly.
haven't been linked back yet to the disturbance in the garment district, so it's not like
Right.
he's on the wanted poster. Nobody knows that yet.
Right.
It's a
I want you to know,
Probably best.
RoBear, when I do my editing, I am going to edit in like a big lock just over your face cam. So that it truly has the vibe all the way there.
love it.
Well,
Uh,
GG's. That was
Yeah, Jesus,
fun.
guys.
Dude, always
was good.
always fun with you guys. Remember, everybody, 2 more episodes on this roller coaster. So catch us next week,
Man.
and then we have a grand finale on the 4th. So
Can't wait.
soak it up. Love you guys. We'll see you next week.
GG's. Bye-bye.
What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for the return of Rise of the Black Worm, episode 10. Welcome back, gentlemen.
How we doing?
Yo,
Where did
yo,
Rob go? He was
yo.
literally
I will
just
say I
here.
don't see Rob.
What? I'm here. Am I not?
Bob's there.
You
I see him.
Not on the stream.
Oh, he
Oh.
vamped.
Then you're gone, Rob.
Am I in the ping call? Oh, I'm still in the ping call.
Man, I can still hear his voice.
I know.
Refreshing. Refreshing.
So anyway, yeah, it's been a
I miss him
hectic.
So much.
It's been a hectic week. We lost Rob. We're still in mourning, but we also lost RoBear. He's a locked character now.
Yeah.
I'm apparently locked too.
Yeah, you're not even in the
Robert's
game.
preparing for his
Rob's a-
VTuber
Yeah, you don't
debut.
even know that you can unlock Rob. He's just one of those secret achievements that when you do hit it, it's just like boom, there he is. You're like, oh my god, I didn't even know this is a bonus character.
Whoa.
Rob, go ahead and exit out of ping and come back in. Let's see if it brings you in.
Okay.
Oh my god, now he's really gone.
Brother. Yeah.
Wow, magically he's back.
Let's
There we
go.
Fist bump on land.
Fist bump? Oh, yeah. Fist bump.
Oh, I have to like bring it really tight in.
Yeah, you gotta bring it in close.
Wait.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
I
There we
transferred
go.
it, Ruben. Don't worry.
There's no one to my left.
No,
so-
I got the.
Well, there's no one to my. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
Dado's our IGL.
Anyway.
Anybody got big announcements they want to let the community know before we get started?
Destiny Twitch drops. Come by the stream, baby. Get your gold or
What even are
diamond
they?
medallion and let me run some ads on your ass. Let's
We're
go.
not that lucky.
You're gonna pay my moderators with that ad revenue, baby.
There you go. I got nothing. I'm
At
doing
least I
a
can
Pokemon Nuzlocke right
pay
now
him
on
a lot
YouTube,
faster.
We love to see it.
and that's been nice. Rob's doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke now too.
Yeah, you just started
Yeah,
with
It's
Fruit again,
back with Mr. Fruit. Yeah, it's back. Unfortunately, we are back at the first island. If you had not seen it yet, my bad. But yeah, we are officially
I will be
restarting.
tuning back in.
I can't wait. And we're doing one like right besides you, and I'm really hoping we beat you because then I will have that over you. So
Well, you don't do Mr. Fruit rules, so like
that's not
it's
true.
not
I'm
the
only
same.
taking
It's
one of
not
the
the
rules
same.
out. I'm
It's
taking
not the
one of the
same.
rules
Like, if
out.
you beat
It's the
us,
same.
like,
I know,
doesn't- it's not
Joey,
the
when
same.
we did our
The
nuts.
primary typing shit is bullshit, and you know that.
Well, see, then it's not the same. Then it's not the same. If you beat us, it's because you get to just use all your overpowered.
You're
like,
just
powers.
No, it's
cheesing.
not even like it's just a typing restriction. I don't even know why he added it.
You're just cheesing the game.
He told me to
is
take it
fruit-
out.
You're going easy mode.
Is Fruit doing 1 hour episodes, or are you guys doing those like?
Yeah,
bulk,
no,
like,
it's just like
bulk?
big, like it's just
like the
big.
4 hour drop.
That's
Okay,
not fair. That's not fair. You're doing island checkpoints.
give it
I
to
don't
everybody
even-
in one. I respect it.
Yeah, but we're also doing the primary typing rule.
Whatever. Anyway,
Joey,
so that's been
when are we
going on.
finishing our soul lock?
Ruben, I don't. That's a good question, Ruben. Do you
It's a
have
good
do you have time to do a soul lock with me?
Yeah.
That was not a very convincing. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm
boy.
doing
And-
one skull right now.
Yeah, in between.